Damn, that shit is still fancy. I love it. All right.
We have a goddamn budget.
I know, right?
Do we? Did I get paid?
No, it's Corey work. Make Corey work for free. Exactly.
Okay, I see.
All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the second live episode of Geek each week. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys, and I am joined, of course, by my good friends Rye.
What's up, bitch?
Aerosol.
Hello.
Corey, aka Frozen Stratus.
Hello.
Josh, aka Josh.
Yeah, that's right.
And Chris, aka Old God. What is up, everybody?
Yeah, our sixth member finally
That's
made
right.
it.
Yeah.
You know how the
Stranger
sixth member
appears.
doesn't usually show up until like 15 or so he's early.
That's
They
right.
are
Oh,
earlier
that's
and
good.
earlier every year. So
Yeah.
So 2 now.
We're on 2, yeah. That's how fast it happens. Gotta get those toys out.
Yeah.
Gotta get that toy revenue.
See, at episode 15, I'm going to come back as a different color.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to go from purple to like
We definitely don't have the budget for that.
Ryu Soul Brown or something.
We don't have the budget for color picker and fill bucket.
No.
No,
We've already maxed out. We're maxed out.
Yeah.
We have to get picked up by VH1.
The fill tool costs a lot of money. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we can't.
Yeah.
What we have to do is afterwards we have to go back to old episodes. You just mentioned VH1. It made me think of like pop-up videos. So we'll go back to old episodes and have little facts pop up in the bottom corners. Like, did you know that Josh was at this point saying he wasn't going to buy the gears, but later bought them?
Oh, dude, we could have like flashback or recap episodes or something. Like,
Oh yeah,
Like,
that'd
for
be
filler.
wild.
Like where the six of us just sit around and we're like, remember the time? And then it just like goes to a cut from an old video.
and then, we'll go like Carone did when she morphed in Lost Galaxy. Instead of giving her the real thing, they just cut her head off and put it over Kendrick's, and I'll just appear over.
Yeah,
each
like
one
a
of your
real
bodies.
big, yeah.
Be like, hey,
Exactly.
what's up? This is my new form.
Yeah.
It's not even my final.
Onto somebody else.
Wonderful.
Yeah, big word, sure.
Exactly.
Big word indeed. All right, well, let's get to the one-ups, I guess, right? Or the pickups, whatever we're calling them these days.
Whatever you want,
The
man.
things.
Wow,
Wow, my
shit you bought
camera-
this week.
There we go.
Wow, that was weird.
It'll change.
My
every
camera,
week.
I didn't even know it could focus like that. That was okay.
Well, that was not focused. So.
Yeah.
Right. The opposite of focus.
You would know, Josh.
My level of focus when I'm working is very little. I ordered a bunch of like Vanguard sleeves and shit off Amiami, like I do, and I wanted to make the shipping worth it, so I got this lanky motherfucker. I didn't open him yet because I really don't care.
Well, it's hard to care when we don't know like anything about the movie.
He's just been sitting here in
movie's
box
been
on my
canceled.
desk for probably since I think I got the package on Monday, I think. So it's been
Nice.
sitting there all week. From HLJ, that got here Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday, I think. But anyway, I got the cool gun.
Ooh.
I fuck it. This thing's great. I love it. It's neat.
Ooh.
It's a very satisfying flick.
Oh yeah.
Like it's the problem with the Zetrizer was like you could just go like that and it would just go
Yeah.
like open immediately. Like you can't do it with this one. This one's solid. So good.
I
on
was
it.
not convinced until I heard that click sound. How much is
Right.
That's Josh. You bought it last week.
Yeah. With shipping from Amazon, it was like 72.
that? Ooh, I've been
It's a-
unconvinced.
It's a $70 click there, Corey.
Yeah,
I
no.
just got the gun and the thing.
Yeah, Josh
I
bought the
think-
Naruto set.
I didn't get the whole set.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I didn't get that either.
I got
I got that plus the Tiga power and Tiga multi and the trigger power key.
Okay.
I just
Okay,
need gun click. How much gun click?
I want to say
this should be
Probably take out like 15, 20 bucks.
like
from
$40, maybe 35.
retail.
40?
I think this is about 40.
Yeah.
Oh, I can wait.
That's a pretty.
Anyway,
like,
I got the
I like
Power
a good
Q2
sale.
because that came out at the same time. And Trigger figure, he's here.
Ooh.
He's neato. Does not come with any weapons because
Yeah, they only did that for Jugless. He's the only one to ever get a weapon.
and
Well, it's
vinyls.
because Juggler is the best. So.
That's true. That is true.
Do those articulated ones ever get any commercials? I only ever see the Sofubi ones.
No,
I think the
No.
articulated line just kind of barely exists. So
sounds right. So I got all those. Oh, I forgot I got this. I got fucking Bumblebee with armor.
yes.
Why?
Whoa.
Why? Because he looks
Why?
cool. What do you mean, why?
Okay.
If you say so.
Look at him. He's got horns. It's like a fucking beetle who go fuck you up. I don't know.
Well, it's supposed to be a
Big
bump.
Look, I
bad
was-
Bumblebee.
I was grocery shopping and I wanted a toy. Fuck you.
That sounds right.
It's the same reason I got this.
Oh no.
Oh God.
She's too far gone. There's
Why
no
are you
hope.
bringing garbage into your house?
Yeah. Stop leaving your toys out in the rain.
It's
I
a
mean, if
different
it's-
colored seeker. I needed it.
No. I already have
it's not
18
even a
of that
wheeljack
mold.
Scorpionaut hybrid.
That-
and, you know,
That coloration and that mold just really lacks spark to me.
Emphasis on mold.
Yes.
Oh, I never even took them out of the box. I got the Monster Hunter Stories amiibo in a box back there.
Which one?
The 3 that came out.
Oh, the new ones?
yeah,
I
the
missed
Stories
those.
2 ones.
Oh, this is an
Because-
important question.
I mean,
What?
Every time I go grocery shopping, I get a pack or two. It's a redundant question. The only time I don't is if they're out. In which case, I go somewhere else and get a pack or two. It's like cigarettes.
The
to
reason
some
they're out.
people.
It's like cigarettes. Ryan just pulls out a cheese stick, tries to light the end of
are
it.
you going to leave your family and go get cheese one day?
Yeah. That's right.
Hold on, I need to get another pack. Never come home.
What happens when you need to quit? Do you have like cheese patches you put on your arm?
Ah,
It's just crab singles.
The crab single straight on the arm.
I got some. That can be arranged. We'll try that later.
This
He's
conversation
got like
is extremely
17 crab
cheesy.
singles all over. It's not working.
Just a whole suit. I don't have the amiibo because I haven't been able to find it and didn't get a pre-order in, but I got Joy-Cons.
Yay.
So
Yeah, they were up on GameStop for like 3 hours today. I was able to get them. It was pretty sweet.
yeah, I picked mine up at Target today. I saw it this morning and my store had a set left. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, I don't know about the amiibo, but
Yeah, I'll find it eventually, but there was a huge shortage on them too. Like there was a shipping delay on the amiibo.
oh, okay.
So like the stock everyone was supposed to get was like cut in a
Yeah.
fourth.
Oh, nice.
nice.
Did you get the game?
No,
Yeah, I haven't decided. I'm like, I really didn't.
I want the game. I'll get the game. I don't have fucking time right now. I don't have time anyway. And The World Ends With You comes out in like a week, and that takes far priority over a Wii game that I never finished.
I finished it, but it was like the only Zelda game I've never gone back and replayed. Like usually I'll pick up randomly like Twilight Princess or Wind Waker or whatever and play through it again. But I'm like, yeah, I just didn't care for that one. I don't know what it is. They say they've made some improvements or whatever. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, a lot of the improvements are in the controls. Like you can play it without the motion controls now.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
big plus.
they kind of skipped out, which we can, I guess, talk about later, but like there were like little mechanical changes in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and this one, like the very obvious like things to change. They were like, you guys love Tad tones. Have at 'em."
I don't even know what that is. That's how long ago it's been since I've touched that game.
Yeah, your brain is protecting you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. I think.
That's it.
All right.
Okay. I did an unboxing Wednesday, my HLJ stuff. It had all the Ultraman Trigger stuff in there. I think SHODO 8 was in there. SHODO 06, Mini Plot for Zenkaiger 3. It wasn't a huge box, so that was, I think, pretty much it. This came today. I got this on Amazon. This was like the only one I was never able to find from these. And they just randomly had it for normal retail price. It was $8. So I was like,
Nice.
why not?
I've never seen those in store.
That for
like, ever.
$8? That's a lot of stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I have to track down the Shark Cycles at some point. Will said he found them at Big Lots. So sometime when I'm somewhere where there's a Big Lots, I'll have to check. But yeah, so I don't know if those listings were real or like buried from a long time ago that never came to fruition. We'll see.
I haven't bookmarked, so if anything ever happens, let me know.
Let me know. But yeah, that was really it. The HLJ box, and I think I got like a Marvel Legend or two, but it's all good.
Cool. I'm a. Well, the first thing I got this week was my second COVID shot, so
Nice.
Yeah.
Hooray.
good. And I was in bed all day the next day. So the day after, I was so happy to not be sick anymore that I went out and bought myself a sympathy transformer.
Yeah.
Warpath.
Sounds
Because I kept passing on him for like other things because he's always like the bridesmaid of that line. He's fine.
good. He's good.
And I also picked up Monster Hunter Stories too.
Nice.
I got
So-
the amiibo.
You got the amiibo. So
I don't
yeah,
know what they do, but
don't know either. I don't own them. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I haven't really played enough of Monster Hunter to say one way or the other if it's worth it. But Corey's up.
Yeah, okay, cool. I like how you ejected yourself.
Come on.
I can do that now.
Yeah, you can. So
That second shot.
those are your powers.
All his powers.
I forgot to talk about this last week, but I did get this last week. It is the Red Dot Batman, and I actually did record some video for it that might go up this Wednesday. So look forward to that on this channel, hopefully.
Okay, at least you actually
along
clicked record.
What? Yes, I hit record and had my mic on. Also, Will got me a hold of another
Nice.
Batgirl who I plan to take all the circuitry detail off of.
Can you just wash it off, or how do you do that?
I was gonna use like rubbing alcohol.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I mean, just water won't take it off.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were
Jesus,
planning.
this thing.
No,
Yeah, I
do
think
the
if you were
mom
planning
spit
on-
thing.
Painting over it or removing the blue.
No, just removing, because like my hand's not steady enough to paint, like, you know, all that. Outside of that, I think that's it. But I made some really fun digibashes on Twitter if you want to check those out. So
Yeah, hell yeah, dude! Clone
Bling
bling
bags.
bag is such. Yeah, those bling bags will be
Yeah,
great.
those bling bags are great.
But seriously, that would be a great idea, because for once you could have a series of blind bags where there's like no chance of getting duplicates, or like duplicates you don't mind. So
yeah, exactly. And like they're all molds they already have, so it's not like they're losing out if they
Yeah.
did them like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely.
Well, it's such a good
Definitely.
idea, which is why they'll never do it.
oh,
Yeah.
I know
I
exactly.
need those bling bags.
So I got a couple things this week. I got a second Tenga,
Yes.
so I just need.
Is his
One
head
more
like
I haven't
hard turned
ordered.
to the side? Is he staring at that egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean that's just how it is in the package
Oh, is it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been so long since
because
I opened
it's the beak is just too long that it wouldn't fit
it. Oh,
any other way.
Gotcha.
So
Just
so
needs
this
that
is-
egg.
Exactly. It does kind of. I never really noticed that, but it does look like he's looking up at it.
So longingly. He's like, oh, it's so close, but I can't reach it.
So that's the second one of these. I have a third one on pre-order, and then that will be it. I always just get 3 of all the troop builders. So,
That's not enough.
yeah, I know, but and then I got 28 Ranger keys this week, but I'm not going to show any of them off because that's for the video series. So, but with that, I got a couple little things that I threw in. So I threw in trash bag was.
Hell yeah! Trash bag without the trash bag.
Well, because I knew that this is one of those figures I would one day want to have both versions of.
Sure.
So I decided to at least just get this one because it was like 200 yen or something. So I was like, I'll take it. And then even though I knew the scale wasn't going to be like really perfect or anything, I got the little candy toy Mabushina vinyl from Kira Major.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not like great, but it's not like the absolute worst.
Mini
Yeah.
Sheena.
So
I think that works.
yeah, I mean, 400 yen for this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, that's actually what prompted the order because I had like a Mandarake alert up for this, and I was like, I had never seen it in stock, and I got the little email, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm making an order. So, and I threw a bunch of keys into it, and I was like, all right, that works out.
Nice.
So, and then my trigger stuff is really close to arriving, but it got delayed, so not
no.
But this arrived today. This giant GameStop Pink Ranger Lightning Collection poster.
So can you tell us how you procured this or no?
Yeah, I can. So, what's his name? Rising Rabbit on Twitter. I don't know if any of you follow him or not. But he DM'd me. It was like, hey, I can hook you up with one. So he hooked me up with one. And that was like a week ago. And then he was like, how do I ship this to you?
Just put a stamp on it and put it in the mail.
So... but I mean, he rolled it up nicely, put it in it was like in a really like thin tube, but it's just a giant poster. I have absolutely no room for this, but I just wanted to own it.
I like that yours is like all rolled up, probably because how he shipped it, and just folded in half.
Yeah,
and it's propped up against the wall.
So at least I like that you can at least see all 3 pinks right there, so you get the point of it. But
what is the difference between the 2 pinks, the 2 MMPRs?
Nothing. It's just. What I'm guessing is that the one in the middle is to promote the helmet, and then the other 2 are to promote the 2-pack. But
okay.
But it does just look kind of like dumb when you have too many more pinks than the Zero Pink.
Well, it looks like they took the render from like Super Mega Force.
It does, yeah.
And
Mega Force.
They deleted the ones on the other side and just put the toy helmet.
I mean, there is a difference. You can maybe see the center one has like those little like dots on the top of the like heart visor, and the other one doesn't. So that's why I'm pretty sure the one in the middle is like supposed to be the helmet.
That and the fact that it has the latches on the side.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So
searching out those dots, missing the giant latches on the side.
So the name of the capsule, the Pioneers in Pink, which is what they called the live stream. So yeah.
Nice.
I'm surprised the other side doesn't have Emily or whatever her name is morphing in the back.
With a disclaimer that says this is for
yes, she
imagination.
doesn't actually have superpowers. That was my favorite part. I'm like, did you really think we needed that?
It's on all of their roleplay stuff, though. Like, I guess they're afraid that somebody's going to sue them because they can't actually tap into the morphing grid. Seriously, the next time you see, like, oh, I still have the Dino Fury morpher unopened. I'll take a picture of it and tweet it later.
Most people do. So
like that's fair.
I don't even have it.
Pretty much every store has like that.
I don't know how many of you checked the Discord. I know Josh, you're not in it at all, and that's what I was hoping for. I know. But I had messaged in there, I think last weekend, saying, hey guys, I just procured one of those pink posters that I knew Josh wanted, and I was thinking I was going to surprise him with it and ship it to him. And now I just have one that's going to be, that's reserved for me.
Well, see, you get Rising Rabbit gets it out fast. You must be Stationary Rabbit. That's why yours get shipped.
Well, okay, so when Josh messaged me and was like, "Oh, I got a Pink Ranger poster. I even said like, "Oh, good! I knew it was coming, but I couldn't say anything." So I must have sounded like a fucking psychopath. Yes, I've been tracking your mail and your delivery.
Yes, perfect.
To be honest, I thought you just meant like you knew I would eventually get one somehow.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, I had no idea. Don't look
Oh,
at
yeah,
this.
that was the point. That was the point. I was like, because I recorded a video of myself doing it because I thought this may or may not work. We could turn it into a video. I recorded myself. I did the whole thing. I got back in my car and I was like, this would really suck if Josh ended up getting one on his own. I don't know how to stop that, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Do not accept gifts from people on the internet, Josh.
Yeah. By the way,
Well, I
those are free,
appreciate-
right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I was thinking
Because
they were going to charge me or something.
The end game for them is just thrown in a dumpster. So
True,
yes, they are
true.
perfectly fine.
They have
So
to
I
be
guess I will
destroyed.
just own one soon.
Yeah. So well, I appreciate you trying.
Yeah. I'm glad you got one. That was the whole goal and it worked out, I guess.
Yeah, because all my GameStops were completely unhelpful, especially the one that directly told me over the phone that they needed to be destroyed, which is really stupid.
Throw them in the fire with this Avenger mold.
They can only be destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom.
Okay. I'm gonna get like sued into the ground by GameStop ninjas. But when stuff would come back defective, like if it was a video game or a console, we would ship it back to the warehouse to corporate. They'd repair it, they send it back out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah. But like stuff like, oh, I bought this controller and I don't want it anymore. Like GameStop gave full refunds on controllers, opened, unopened, new, used, whatever. They didn't give a shit. It's just their policy. So if it was an official controller, we would send it back. They'd repackage it and sell it. If it wasn't, no matter how expensive it was, like think Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom fight sticks. They were third party. They were expensive. They were very hard to find. We would get a destroy list and we would have to take a hammer to this product on camera to prove that we weren't stealing it. So,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
So if you
Yeah,
can cobble together some kind of fake looking thing and then hammer that, and then you can abscond
No.
with the real thing.
Technically, your DM was supposed to be there watching you do it.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
yeah, talk about wasteful.
I know.
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
Whatever.
I get it. I don't want a Mad Catz controller either, but you can at least donate that shit to charity.
Well, this is certainly not going to improve the cat's mood if you're destroying their products with hammers.
Gets the cats out of the bag.
But
Damn.
oh wait, I also got Sentai gears this week. I just forgot because they're in the case.
I got those too. They're already in the sack.
Yeah, mine are currently.
They're in the gear sack.
Yeah, they're in the.
Jesus.
The
Here
gear
they are
sack.
in the. Here they
Sounds
are.
like Scrabble tiles.
So I think we're getting close to filling the whole top row there. So.
This seriously looks like
Wow.
you're going to go to like the bingo parlor and be like, hey, what's up?
I know.
Have you guys seen my Pog collection?
No, they're all slammers.
Josh, so
What?
Pogs are.
I know what Pogs are. Yeah, they're back in Pog form. So, but also I'm sad to report that I still haven't been able to figure out how to turn this into Scorponok yet. But we're working on it. So
Someday.
Just gotta follow the instructions, Josh.
I
don't how
know.
hard that is.
Yeah. Just move these scorpion legs and the tail around the back. It's fine.
but
Jeez.
yeah, I think that's it. I'm good.
Okay.
Since I missed last week because I wasn't invited.
What?
You not invited
I'm
yourself.
sticking with it. I kind of have like a few things, but
Oh wait, happy birthday.
You
thank
had
you.
you had to have
Yeah.
bought like 36 Transformers.
I like your
Very
stack of
specific number.
Generation Selects I can see in the background there.
Yeah.
The ones that the Witcher is lording over them.
That is Commander
Witcher?
Shepard.
The Witcher.
Isn't that the Witcher?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's
also GameStop promo material, Josh.
Dude, Henry Cavill's back there.
Destroyed.
I thought it was him. That's what it looked like
That's
to
the
me.
main character from Mass Effect.
Is it? I don't play any of those games, so I
That
don't know.
is
who they are.
so strongly in the other direction.
I thought it looked like Henry. Okay. See, I can see he's got the shaved head now. For some reason, it looked like he had long
Now
hair
he's
out
gone.
the back.
He's
Oh.
gone.
I broke
Could you
him.
imagine if you took the camera back on and it was the Witcher?
Dude, that would be amazing. Can you make that happen?
Favorite stream on the Citadel.
Can you make that happen? That'd be amazing.
I could. So I don't have it in here, but I got Monster Hunter. I still haven't played Stories 1, but it doesn't matter because they're not like connected. And I don't like regular Monster Hunter, so I think maybe
What's
I'll
the difference between regular and stories?
Stories is a JRPG, and like regular Monster Hunter is like you go out and grind for materials to make stronger armor so you can kill stronger monsters, but there's no like stats. So you don't level up and stuff. Everything, all your power comes from the gear you're wearing. So, and it's RNG, and you hope, this shit drops, and the monsters are little pieces of shit, and they can kill you instantly. So, but I got that, and I got Skyward Sword, which is one of 2 Zeldas I have never replayed because I disliked the Wii one so much. But I did finish it. I think
Twilight
part
Princess?
Of it,
Twilight Princess you don't like?
No, Skyward Sword.
You said the Wii one.
This was on Wii.
Oh, you said one of 2. I thought, what's the other one then?
Oh, no. The other one was I haven't replayed A Link Between Worlds, but it's not because I dislike it. It's because I can't stare at that tiny ass screen anymore. I'm old, so it's in my name. But I also got the amiibo, which I don't collect amiibo anymore, but there are a few I will always, go for. And it's funny because I really like the Loftwing more than I like this Zelda. So everybody's like, "Oh, she's my favorite Zelda design." I'm like, "Eh."
Really?
Got a really bad haircut, so we're gonna dock
Skyward
some
Sword Zelda was always weird to me.
Yeah, she's not very Zelda-ish to me, which we can't go into that without ruining somebody's day. So I also got the Joy-Cons because every store near me was sold out except one that was like 50 miles from here. So I bought them online, and I'm technically supposed to go pick them up tomorrow, but then Amazon got them back in stock, and I ordered them from Amazon just so I didn't have to drive to Target in another state. So as soon as they actually ship, I will cancel that Target order. But it was like 0 for miles around me, and then 8 in this one store.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, well, that makes sense. Nobody goes there to shop. They go there for the beach. So I guess also that Target is really sketchy. So I think Chris is probably going to just like be chuckling in the background the whole time. But I got Transformers too.
Yeah.
I got a Nova Star, which I'm super.
She's pregnant.
These things are so bizarre. Like, I get it, but like I would almost rather that they didn't have like a connectivity like functionality. It's bizarre. Nova bizarre. So I got her. I'm never gonna get like green light, so I don't even know why I bother, because she's like $400. So
Is she really good? Lord?
yeah, and it's like one of those molds that that Hasbro is going to continue to use, and they still won't like reprint it. Same with the I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Ratchet and the Nurse one. It's selling for like $200 or $300.
Yeah, that one was like, it came in, and if you didn't pre-order it, you were screwed because it just went away. Like all the rest came in and out.
Even if you did pre-order, you were still screwed.
Oh, that's true. You didn't get yours. Wasn't that one of the ones that fell into the ocean? People think that's what happened to those. I'm surprised I got mine, honestly.
I got a set. It's just in the ocean, decaying.
Yeah. Well, the green RC is dog shit, so you're not missing much there. But the Ratchet's good.
But I want, well, yeah, I don't know. I like Ratchet, but I'm still disappointed about Greenlight because the whole reason I'm like into Combiner Wars is obviously the combiners, and I won't be able to form that.
Oh, I didn't mean Greenlight. I meant the
Oh, no,
green
I know what you
RC
meant,
that's
but-
in the.
I was just still thinking about her. I'm still mad. I pulled a Rye and I got Meteor Fire, but it's in jet mode.
Yes, flying
Oh.
rectangle mode.
Yeah, I'm like, you look like a Tetris thing, a Tetramino or whatever. These little Energon pieces are stupid as shit, though.
Mhm.
They are, like, I get it. These are kids' toys, and they're like, this line specifically is like cheaper because kids don't care.
Yeah, but it has those lights in the chest for absolutely no reason because they do nothing.
This thing likes to pretend it's voice activated, but I have never once had it work. And the batteries aren't
nice.
dead. So, I'm glad I paid $8 for it on Amazon.
Oh, well, that's not
And then
bad.
this was just a Transformers week, but
Whoa.
Did-
Who is that?
I don't know.
No, I meant the
Oh,
robot.
the,
I always
the
know
green
it's
one
her.
was me.
Oh.
Sorry.
I've not really like anywhere like attached to Prime or Beast Hunters or anything, but there are some like cool designs, and this is one of them that I kind of liked. So I was like, oh, it's a dragon. Obviously, I have to buy it. So this is one though that I feel like I wish it wasn't deluxe. I wish it was like bigger because this design is wasted on like really cheap plastic. And but it looks cool on the shelf, so it's like whatever. And I got his little Galaxy upgrade, Optimus
Hell
Prime.
yeah!
But I have the Cybertron one, so it's kind of like I didn't need this one, but
That's
I kind of
true.
wanted them like side by side. But his legs are super loose, so he'll just
Yeah.
be standing and he's like, "Whoop, what's up?" So I don't know. He might stay in vehicle mode or something. And I got another version of Skull Cruncher,
Mhm.
and his stupid little Energon sword. He's all right. He doesn't feel as cheap as the rest of the Cybertron toys do for some reason, except every piece of him is super loose. But I mean, this is clearly the best thing that's ever happened. This makes me think
Wow.
it. Other than the head, it doesn't look anything like it, but it makes me think of that like Spider-Man panel where it's like, but you could cure cancer. I don't want to kill cancer. I want to clone dinosaurs.
I saw that one time in stores and the gun was missing, so I didn't buy it.
Oh no.
This open face packaging is a joke.
Yeah.
Amazon has all these like random Transformer toys for like $8. So I'm like, oh, I can just throw this in with another order. I don't need to, but I will. But the one I'm currently obsessed with, and the final one tonight,
Oh,
Whoa.
there it is.
Oh my god.
he is beautiful. I love him. He's brand new. He wasn't out of his packaging until I opened it. And it's weird because it was like semi-open packaging. So he was like covered in 20 years of dust.
Unopened package damaged.
No, it has like these weird like push your finger in here to activate the features kind of like.
Oh.
Ah, the tickle
So-
spots.
No wonder he's called Starstream. No, I mean he was just like caked on with dust. So he's amazing. I love this thing.
How much? How much did you pay for him?
You know what? It wasn't that expensive. Really, I don't remember. I'll have to look it up again, but
Okay.
it wasn't too bad.
Damn.
I mean, he's pretty incredible. He stands up with I wouldn't call him like the Titan size, but like my Mega Dragon. Like they scale very well together. So like I have a feeling like one of my bookshelves is just going to collapse because I have all the heavy Transformers on the top. I should probably rethink that, but if you put them on the bottom, you can't see them. So what's the point?
That's true.
So, but yeah, that's it. I only bought like $500 worth of toys in the past 2 weeks. That's it.
Really?
No big deal.
All right. You know what is a big deal?
News?
Yeah, this stuff I'm about to show you.
Get pumped, Corey.
It's
Oh,
happening.
man.
We're doing it. It's here.
Yeah,
Instantly.
Yay.
No delay.
yeah. No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go through this with Josh's beautiful slides.
Thank you. Yeah, there's
We got
there's
some-
like 40 slides tonight. It's a fun one.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We got some Star Wars news to start off with. Hey, the Republic gunship got revealed. I know it got. Why are you so obsessed with Jedi Bob?
Because he's amazing.
Who the hell is Jedi Bob? What is that?
He was
He's
a
just-
minifigure that came with the original Republic gunship, like
Yeah.
when Attack of the Clones came out. Because I don't know why they just threw him in there. Like his official name is just Jedi Bob. So if people, when they because this was like a fan vote set last year, so like, people knew this was coming, and so people like asked for this, and of course they're like, "Oh, how about no?" And just included only 2 minifigures with this $350 set.
Well, I was watching reviews on this and stuff, and this guy had I forgot who it was called, but he got an early sample and he was able to talk with Lego, and they were saying like, you know, they want the minifigs in there, yeah, to be a little exclusive-ish, but they don't want them to be like integral to a collection, you know?
Oh well, yeah.
So,
But this thing's not really in minifigure scale, is it? It's bigger.
No, it's like twice the size.
Yeah.
It like eclipses the minifigures when you put them in the cockpit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, really, the minifigure is just kind of because it's a Lego thing.
Yeah, it's like a
Fair,
yeah.
yeah,
But like
It's like when they throw in minifigures with the giant Batmobile or something like that.
Mhm.
yeah,
But, like years ago, I got the UCS ATST, and that didn't come with minifigures at all. So I don't know why they'd need to.
I'm just surprised they haven't done a Republic gunship for like it feels like forever. Like I really feel like because they obviously they did one when Attack of the Clones came out, but they recycle through everything eventually because there's only so many Star Wars ships to make. So like I'm trying to think, the last one was probably like 2010, 2012, somewhere in there. So like it's due for another one.
Probably
Yeah.
the early days of the Clone Wars show being on.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly when, but I remember seeing it at Walmart and hoping it would go on sale, and then it was just like gone. But I'm like, they're due to just do another one for like, $120 or whatever the standard size they do. So I'm like, I just want to buy that. I don't want to buy this $350 one.
So yeah, it's out on August 1st. So
Yeah, it's dope. It has like the rotating missiles on the back side of it. It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like really huge. Apparently, like I think the like length of it was like 27 inches or something like that. Like it's
Soft.
big. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Step on it and tell me what you think later.
So,
Oh, Reed Jones says 2013, so I was close.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so it still has been quite a while.
It's been-
Yeah.
And they've done so many X-Wings and so many AT-ATs, but
Right.
God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let's just talk
like-
about the real issue here. Give it to us in Mission Fleet.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly.
Just do that for me, please.
I was thinking about that though, because like, what size classes do they have? They've got the $40 size class and the $20 size class. It'd be tough. You could try to put it in the 20, but it would really just fit in the $40 size class.
What
Yeah,
else is
no.
in the 40?
You can't
But-
do it.
They only do once a year. Do the $40 class once a year, and I'm pretty sure like the next one is the Razor Crest, and I have a feeling the next one is probably just going to be the Bad Batch's ship. So
I would like them to make a new one and do like a $60 gunship.
I would, yes, I'll take that. But then it'd be wildly out of scale with every other thing. I don't know if they
Would it be? How much bigger do you think is this? What's this compared to like the Falcon? Do you think it's much bigger or smaller? Probably
I'm pretty
smaller,
sure
I
it's
guess.
Smaller, yeah.
Yeah, in
But
universe,
if
I
they did
mean, yeah.
$60, that would be,
Yeah.
If they
I
did
still
a
have the
$30
one from way back in the day. They did one that I think was a Target exclusive. That was the like, remember I think it was in the original Gendy Clone Wars. They had the one with the like shark mouth on the front of it,
Mhm.
and it was like blue.
Yeah.
I got that years
Damn.
ago. I think it's in my closet at my parents' house. That's how long ago it was. But I could just go fish that out because that's probably decently scaled with Mission Fleet
Well,
stuff.
I mean, like that one, because I have the original Clone Wars one, and that one was like, I would say it's perfectly scaled to, your 3 3/4 inch clones. So I don't know, it might work, but I would like a dedicated Mission Fleet one.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Plus, then I don't have to go find the old one. I'll just buy
True,
it.
yeah.
Everybody wins. Hasbro gets my money, and I'm lazy,
Yeah.
so it's perfect.
Exactly.
But anyway, this Lego one's neat, but it's expensive.
Yeah. How much is this? Like $400?
$350, I think. Yeah.
$350? Okay, yeah, that's still a lot.
Yikes!
But it's only half the price of the Falcon, so.
True.
What? I gotta pay money and put it together?
Yeah.
Man, Lego's onto something.
Yeah. All right. Next up. Oh.
Yeah. So there's a funny.
Confirmed, denied, reconfirmed.
Yeah,
What?
this is funny. So we knew that they were doing a HasLab thing for Black Series. That was announced on one of their Fan First Fridays, whatever that was. And yeah, look, oh wow, he has it.
Yeah,
So-
2 scale Black Series Rancor.
Yeah. So they didn't announce what the HasLab was going to be.
Yeah.
But this past week, I don't know what the exact context of this was, but from what I understand, I think there was some kind of live stream fan call or something where members of the Star Wars team
Yeah, like an
talking
interview
with
or
certain-
something.
yeah. And what was his name? I think his name is Patrick, I think, from the
Mhm.
Star Wars team. Was just listing off things that they've done for vintage collection HasLabs and stuff, and then just said this by accident.
Oh shit!
And he just kept going. He didn't and everyone, if you watch the clip, everyone no one really reacts, which is really weird.
Oh my
But,
god!
so that was a thing, and then this morning, even though it wasn't a Fan First Friday or anything, the Star Wars website put out an article about this, confirming it.
Yes. They also put out an article that Patrick has been fired.
So when he doesn't appear in the next Fan First Friday,
Yes.
mysteriously,
Yeah.
But I heard something. I didn't see the interview, but I heard it was literally him saying, you just said, he said it by accident, and then at the end he's like, "Well, the HasLab's definitely not Rancor." Fuck. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Oh
So-
man.
But yeah, I mean, I would recommend checking out the clip if you want to see it. Yakface tweeted it out the other day with the time code. So,
Oh, damn.
but yeah.
That's hilarious.
so
Was there a place to watch the full thing? Because I only saw a clip from Victoria's Cantina.
the whole call thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
the
is it
link
all
that
segmented?
Yakface tweeted out was 2 hours long or something. So I have to
Okay.
assume that was the whole thing.
Yeah, probably.
And I assume this is mostly collectors. None of them brought up Mission Fleet at any point, did they?
I have no idea. I think it was
Okay.
just like I said, I don't even know what the context of when this happened,
Mhm.
why this happened, or what So, but I just saw people talking about the little slip up in there, but yeah. So obviously there's no pictures of it or anything. It'll probably be at some future Fan First Friday, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
Also-
they're doing.
I love that this Rancor has found himself in this majestic meadow.
Kind of looks like the background of Mario Galaxy more than
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody Photoshop a Luma with them.
All right, yeah, that's wild. I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
A wild
All right.
Rancor appears.
Next up, got some rider news.
Again in
Let's
the
talk about
meadow.
this.
Yeah, again in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are dinos. But
Yeah,
I'm
so-
assuming the one on the bottom does nothing like the original one.
I am pretty sure, yeah.
Just a hunk of plastic.
So I know I'm not going to be putting every gimmick item in the news anymore, but I wanted to include this because I didn't expect it to actually exist, and it came out of nowhere. Because this is one of those things that they skipped over from a V10 X originally, and now they did not. So now they're coming back to it.
Isn't Premium Bandai US carrying this too?
Yeah, Toe Collector just
Yeah.
announced it a
Yeah.
little while
So
ago.
the US price is $35.
Yeah.
And I think the original one that Took Collectibles put up the other day was 60 something. So go with the US one. Especially since one key and a
it,
hunk of plastic. So
Is it later? Does it come out later? Or
I mean,
is
yeah,
it
it's a little bit later, but I mean, for
Okay.
half the cost. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
yeah. So, but I mean, yeah, I mean, you're essentially just buying one actually functioning key and then one piece of plastic for the 1,000 driver.
That's true.
It's pretty.
But
It's got
honestly,
a
with
T-Rex
how,
on it.
with how cheap the 1,000 driver goes for on most stores, you're going to be paying close to the price of the 1,000 driver currently for these keys. So have fun with that. But I'm just happy that they're actually doing it. So, but Double the Unknown's right. So they said that it's technically not random because the Blu-ray for the movie just came out in Japan. So that does make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because the actual like Blu-ray with the Metsubo Jinrai key and the driver like adapter piece that just came out. So
Right.
So
that does make sense.
So the Triceratops has a symbol on it that looks like a Triceratops, but then the Carnotaurus has
It's Deadpool.
something else. Deadpool?
Well, that's
It's
the
Zetsume Rise
yeah.
key.
Oh.
That's the Rise key.
The
symbol.
other one's
Although,
not.
the other one does say Zetsumetsu has the
Yeah.
ability.
That's
So-
true.
Mm.
But originally he had one of each, so.
Right. So,
Well, all right.
but yeah,
I mean, I think the biggest thing to talk about is that they're both made of pure Jolly Rancher, so I think that's pretty
they are very.
It's gonna be-
edible.
see how they work at all, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Cool. Next. Yeah. Why?
What am I looking at?
You ever
Kamen
wanted
Rider
to
Tamagotchi.
raise
they make-
your own Kamen Rider and take
Yeah.
care of him and clean
Hey,
up
this is
after him?
brilliant.
I bought one of these this morning. 'Cause
I don't even do Kamen Rider stuff, and I want one of these.
I was
know.
about to, and then they're like, "We're gonna do a US release." So I'm like, "I'll wait."
Yeah, they announced it to like literally like maybe 20 minutes after I bought it from Toe Collectibles. So but
How much did you pay?
45.
That's.
Oh, so the US release is going to be like 20.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh, hey, I'll take this for 20.
Yeah, fuck it. For 20
Yeah.
bucks, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
So
Do they do the
Yeah.
exact same thing, or
yeah,
like,
they're
is-
the exact same game and stuff inside. It's just you can pick what color style you want.
All right. Well, obviously, I'm
Do
gonna
you
get the
want
green one.
Kamen Rider or do you want weird brown with the
Yeah, shit brown.
I
Do
buy
you want
shit
the
brown.
Adidas shoe surrounded by copper?
Yeah.
I buy shit brown. So
It's
course you
brown,
did.
obviously.
They
I
really
like-
missed an
I like the
opportunity
shit brown.
here.
It's cool. It says
I would-
Showa Heisei and Reiwa at the bottom.
Right.
It's cool.
That's fair.
I
Do you
don't
have
want
to
since
evolve it through the-
1971.
Like, how does this work?
I don't want to be old.
So
Sorry.
you click the buttons and the screen does things, and that's about all I know. So
Thanks for that in-depth analysis,
you're
Josh.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So
I was
want to
was
get
on-
O's.
I was on stream with
How many times do I have to clean up
yesterday.
its shit for it to turn into O's?
So, like, if I leave for the weekend and forget to take this with me, will I come back to this thing covered in shit like the one I had when I was a kid?
I mean, that's the dream.
That's how my last one died. My last one shit itself to death.
for the newer seasons, they should just be covered in all the gimmicks that fall out of them. But the cool thing about this is just how many riders are included in here, including a bunch of ones that are labeled secret that they don't want to show us yet.
Including Riva.
Yeah. I like how Revice is just totally sitting there. They're not. I mean,
And
they are
a
keeping
tile.
it hidden, but yeah. Also,
worry, Corey,
Riderman's
Aqua's
not in
still
the
not
show
in here.
area up there. so
Yeah,
that's
probably.
But so I don't know what all the secrets are going to be. I assume that the two like secrets that are like in their little category after the Reiwa era have got to be the Amazon's riders, because Amazon's is on the premium Bandai like graphic and with all the logos in the background, and they're not on this picture, so it's got to be there. But as for like the secrets that are specific to a different era, I don't know what those all could be. So
Maybe the movie ones? I can't see the graphic as Black RX. What about
yeah,
Everyone's there except Riderman. Maybe
Yeah.
Riderman and Tackle.
Oh,
that's
man.
what I was thinking. I don't know why they would keep Riderman a secret though. That's kind of weird.
So
Rider G is the wine guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, G would be awesome. I would really like that.
I
He
don't
drinks.
know.
He's an alcoholic. You have to keep the bottles away from him. He'll drink himself to death if you're not careful.
I
But
hope this guide comes with the English version because I always describe Kamen Riders by their colors, and this is monochrome. So how am I going to tell you which one it digivolved to if I'm like, it looks like a bug?
But Chris, most of them are the green one.
Or the
How
red
does that
one.
help you?
I mean, you showed me one that looked like a stop sign or something.
A lot of them are
Traffic
red
light.
too, so I don't really know.
I really want a video of you just describing which rider's which.
You could have had that if you had just captured it 2 years ago when you were in the chat. But now it'll never happen.
Oh yeah, that night when the entire chat was just Kamen Rider pictures.
What?
Yeah. That one
We'll have a
movie
series
just-
called
that
Old
one
God
night
Reacts, and we'll just show him things. What is
And it's just me saying, I don't like that.
We'll show. What we'll do is we'll show him pictures and be like, "What do you think this guy's name is?" And he has to guess from what he looks
Yeah.
like. It'll be hysterical.
Pretty much
Okay.
what it was.
That's a good question too. How can you tell the difference between Ichigo and Nigo? Because I can't either up there. They look the exact same.
Well, I don't know.
Because you
One of
can't
them
really
has
show the
one
red
stripe,
gloves and
the other
stuff.
has two stripes. I don't know which one has which.
Yeah, but you can't see the stripes.
Yeah.
The stripes
That's
are on their
true.
side. That is
They're the same
picture.
pixel. They just had to include them. It's fine. You just have 2 chances to get Ichigo.
I love how
Right.
the difference between Zo and Jay is that Jay has underwear.
How can you even tell?
But
You can't see any.
I'm watching. I'm looking at this full screen.
shouldn't Zeo evolve into Turbo?
No.
Well, you see, we never got an explanation of how that works.
You're right. I can see why
Yeah.
it would be random. That makes
Yeah.
Right. It'd
I
be
guess
cool to
it's
get like a
stronger than
Momo
before.
in here.
Plus,
I would take one of
Zeo
these.
is in
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
movies. Geo is the 20th rider from Heisei.
I
Yeah.
thought Geo was the lead character in Mega Man Star Force.
All right, we're gonna move on.
That's fine.
All right. Let's take all the information we can get out of this list.
I like
Yikes.
that you just screen capped this. Here, I'm gonna take this thing for
I'm
compiling.
really
it.
looking forward to link item H.
Oh,
yeah.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I take your letter?
You took my joke again.
Be sure you guys get your pre-orders in for link item
I'm
I.
so-
That was really hard to get.
Yeah, that's a
What
rare
am I
one.
missing?
Yeah.
What just happened?
No,
gotta
All
stop
4
doing
models
this.
are hard to find.
Corey, which link item you want?
Huh? What do you want? What?
But
The link
yeah.
item I probably want is the Master Sword, I think.
I would like to extend my storage. I'll get the link item storage extended.
Oh, yes.
I like the up in the top of the list. Phone item. Maybe the bike again.
We only make one bike toy, and it's the same thing every
That's it,
year.
yeah,
We're done
that's
making new and exciting bike toys.
I
So-
am excited to see what this Buddy Rider figure set is all about, though.
God damn
I
it,
assume
Corey.
it's that one T-Rex dude that was in the leaked picture
Well,
next
like,
to him.
is it RKF or is it some other? shit?
RKF's dead.
Yeah, or it might just be like the RKF type of toy, just renamed.
Yeah, it could be.
Wh-
That's
Where are
true.
you seeing that at?
First Rider and Buddy Rider figure
On
set.
the
Second
Rider Hero
ball.
series
Okay.
figures.
Okay, I see it now.
Because I assume
Okay.
Buddy
Yeah,
Rider's
Ar-
that
RKF's
T-Rex
dead.
dude, and then the second Rider's probably Shark dude.
Because I was really interested to see if they would even do figures this year, and if they didn't, then that would mean SHODO would be the
Well,
predominant.
they were always going to do some kind of figure in the main line.
right. But I kind of wanted to push them in
But
the
after
direction of
Saber
SHODO.
didn't do his last 3 upgrades, it was pretty clear that they weren't going to
Yeah.
do
I mean, when they
Yeah.
never went back, like after Double ended, and I'm like, okay, well, they've never done another Legend Rider, so maybe they're done with that. But like, honestly, I thought they were all pretty good. The RKF
Yeah,
Saber, I thought they had decent amount of paint.
Sure.
I
And
mean,
then, like you said, the last one they did was Dragonic Knight, and then they're
I
like,
can't
yeah,
even think of like obviously Soto's really taken off as like the premier figure line,
Yeah.
but like since Rider's done like figure lines, have they ever skipped the final form or like a big upgrade like that? That's you don't skip
don't
that
know.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
No, I mean, what was Geo? They did everything.
yeah.
RKF.
Yeah, Geo is
I mean,
relatively
they definitely
comprehensive.
skipped forms, like they didn't
Right,
do Dime
right,
or anything like
right.
that. But the final form, they definitely did.
Yeah.
So RKF is really taking the Yudo approach here to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Probably.
Yeah, where they stopped doing it halfway through. Yes,
Yeah,
you know,
yes, exactly.
Yeah, that is definitely the Yudo approach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, I
So-
mean, this isn't like super exciting. I mean, all these toy listings that came out this morning, Matt was able to confirm them, so they are like legitimate. But the Rider one is just very vague. So,
Genuinely, I didn't think I'd want to talk about this that much, but they do distinguish between first rider, buddy rider, and second rider.
Yeah.
So whatever the dude was in the is he maybe not the same guy as the secondary rider?
yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, because Buddy Rider. I mean, when I think of that, it makes me think of the guy from that
Yeah,
picture.
exactly.
So I don't know, but I mean, that just makes the most sense so far.
Yeah.
But now,
It
like,
looks like there are multiple types of him at least.
yeah, or something. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that. I'm also interested in what this 50th anniversary set of the belt will be. I don't know if that's just going to be some kind of. It sounds like it's just like the usual combo set that we get every year, but they're just calling it like the 50th anniversary set. That's probably all it is. But I am curious if there's like something more special to that. But I like that they are whatever the. Well, we already know what the gimmick is, but whatever the storage container thing looks like, I do like that they're doing that. The same thing they did with Geo and 01 and stuff, and Saber and stuff, where you can like build onto the holder. So that's nice. But yeah,
All
I
right.
just had a genius idea about Kamen Rider, and now I'm mad that it doesn't exist.
What?
So you get like Kamen Rider styled like Musou games, like Dynasty Warriors kind of stuff. But a Kamen Rider RPG where you equipped like their belts and their devices and stuff and built your own character would be genius.
That would be
Please
fun.
make that happen. Like,
You could even get in.
You could even hire The Witcher and like play a game for the game. And like,
You know, that's
the
right.
open world and all kinds of shit. Do it. Make it happen.
Oh god! If only the recaps existed still, then we could get a picture of that dude back there, and it just says the Witcher logo.
Well, what is the thing coming out of his shoulder?
That's
He's
his
got
gun.
His arm.
that's the golden power staff from Zio.
Nice. See, when I looked at it quick, I thought that was a quiver, and that's why I thought it was the Witcher.
Oh, he'll make you quiver.
Now you're saying it's Oliver Queen?
Other people have
Failed this
quivers.
citadel.
Are we good?
Oh,
here?
I see. It's the stock
Yeah.
from his gun. Okay. I
And
see.
then
I thought it
he's
was
got
a
his-
quiver.
He's got his Omni Blade and everything.
I honestly thought, like from far away, I thought it kind of looked like Henry Cavill. That's why I thought it was between that and the quiver. That's why I thought it was him.
This is my child. We're gonna just hang out.
Don't talk to Chris or his child ever again.
This was a big, like, huge display. Like, it was gigantic, and I was like, I don't want that. I just want the dude, and I just ripped him off. So
There you
then
go.
then I properly destroyed the rest of it.
Oh yes,
Working
absolutely.
on camera.
On
Well
camera.
supervised.
You set it ablaze as you
We
were
get a
supposed
C
to.
and D. And they're gonna be like, stop revealing our secrets. We're going to
Well, all right. Let's take a look at this next thing. Oh, it's Sentai new. Fiery.
He's on fire.
Is it on fire?
Yeah. Apparently, he was a GameStop.
Yeah, apparently.
He
Yeah.
was a GameStop display.
No,
So.
it's
All right,
just an
get the
accurate
cameras
depiction
out
of the
and the
state of the
hammer.
brand.
So
Yikes.
Yeah.
everything else gets a meadow, but Sentai gets hell.
Not everything's supposed to be a meadow. It's
He just
meadows
replaced the
happen.
Lucifer logo with the Sentai logo. It's the same.
Yeah,
backdrop.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
a meadow for.
All right. The first thing.
This guy again?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Did this
So-
come from 2002?
Apparently, he's from the. Yeah.
This is
November.
this is the very thrilling Zenkaiger fourth quarter catalog.
We're getting the Lupat gun again.
Yeah.
Zenyoku Zenkai Cannon.
But it's a robot.
It's a robot.
Okay.
We'll see.
Are we good?
I better be able to. Oh, it's a cannon. I don't think you're gonna.
Here's the thing: if it's a cannon for the giant
That's why I
clusterfuck that
attach
they've
things
already
to
given
it.
us, then yes. Do we know what the
Maybe-
third quarter stuff is yet?
Yeah,
Are we already in the
it's
third
coming out
quarter?
right now. It's the Zenkaiju
I was
gear.
gonna
Is
say
it?
we're
Okay.
living it.
Because it doesn't line up with the year, I don't remember when it actually starts.
Yeah.
I can't. Maybe it's kind of like the Shark Zord from Samurai.
Oh yeah,
where
I can
it's
see
like
that.
a living weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it'll probably end up being a mix
Chinoid.
of like a role play style gun that'll obviously be not proportioned to what is in the show at all.
Right,
but-
right.
It's just
and then it'll turn to a robot.
it's Artillatron, Pyramidas, and then the Titanus head, like the stuff that was just left over in the warehouse for years. Just pulled together. They're like, "Here's a toy."
Yeah.
They got to get King Brockhand in there somewhere. It's the only thing from Gaoranger they haven't used yet.
It's true.
All right.
They should
When I
make
get-
this be based off of like Deco-Wing Robo or something. That'd be kind of
Oh
cool.
God,
Ooh.
please.
All right. Next up.
Yes.
Josh, when did you buy this?
I'm not. This isn't happening.
Just now?
No.
Nice.
Josh, if they do a US release, will you buy it and it's cheaper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
But I
just
know
pre-
Hasbro wouldn't let that happen. So
just pretend that happened. Go buy it.
Yeah.
like legitimately.
It comes in a
Why?
fancy book.
It's such a pretty display, though.
Look at the book.
I mean,
How
it's
much-
very, very pretty.
That'll look good in the background of all your videos, Josh.
How
That's
much
true.
could it cost? $10?
It's
Also-
$400.
Also, what do you mean why? We had a die-cast Judenchi set, and you're
Yeah,
questioning this?
I don't know why that existed either. Like, I don't get why.
Because it's pretty metal.
Because if you slap metal into things, collectors are like, "Oh my god, it's metal! It's not
I guess
cheap,"
so, yeah.
and then they buy it.
So,
Just
I
like
mean,
Tiga.
like, whatever. So,
Josh,
yeah,
just
they
admit you're gonna buy
like,
it.
You sound so.
I mean, I'll
defeated.
probably get it eventually. I just cannot get it right now.
Why? Explain,
Because it's $400.
Josh.
Well, Josh, just think of the $1,500 you didn't spend on Ranger keys. So
Right.
True.
You could buy
True.
3 of these. You still have money left over.
Okay, look, everybody go watch Josh's videos so he can buy this. And
Yeah, there you go.
himself to
That would do
sleep.
it. That would do it. So, but yeah, I mean, this obviously this is going to get released anyway. But this is the first time we got to see the gears for Go-Go 5 and Bioman. Those are the last two we didn't see pictures of. So what was interesting about this is that they did like a blog post like they would do for like SHODO or something to talk about this. And they described, first of all, they confirmed, obviously, that every Sentai is going to be released via Candy Toy and Gashapon. They're not locking anyone in here,
Right.
which is good. They did also confirm that they are sculpted properly to have the different notches to be able to work in the toys, but they don't guarantee it because they say that like since it's metal, it could like damage it or something over time. The little button that it presses.
Mhm.
I'm sure it's fine to use, but they just say, they're not exactly advertising it because they don't want to be responsible for breaking the stuff.
It's,
But yeah.
it's unfortunate that like since this is such an expensive set, they didn't conceive of a way to like get rid of the screw holes.
Yeah. They did get rid of the like number on the back that had like what notch it
Mhm.
was or whatever.
Mm.
So like they did clean up the back a little bit, but so
What
I mean
were the-
honestly, I just want this book. If they could have just like sold this book or something for you to like put the gears you already have, that'd be really cool.
It looks
Yeah,
like an
it
old Toys R
actually-
Us.
The book is
Hmm.
$300. The
Oh my
gears
God.
themselves are only actually
Yeah.
100.
So
What were the two that you said we hadn't seen before? Go-Go 5 and what was the other one?
Bioman.
Bioman.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a couple others that like aren't released yet, but like we've seen in the show and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I mean, obviously, just what they would look like based on how every other gear looks. but we hadn't actually seen them until now. So.
Sure.
But
It's surprising that they did this in the middle of the series, though. That's what I'm surprised.
it's surprising, but I guess it does show that they're probably selling pretty well. If they're
I
willing
guess
to do
so.
something.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I would not be surprised if Gears continue past the show.
that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Like they just start doing like gear and key 2-packs or something. Like
Yeah.
you get a matching gear to go with the key that comes with it or something.
Right. I mean, there is the Kamen Rider sound in the toy. We don't have any Kamen Rider gears out yet, so that's going to be a whole thing. And yeah, but
Basically, you're gonna explode.
oh yeah, absolutely.
His
So
wallet's gonna explode.
yeah,
What wallet? It's on fire. That's
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
it
this
doesn't-
is a real live shot of Josh's bank account.
yeah, it pretty much
Yeah,
doesn't
in
even
the
exist
background.
at this point. But I mean, yeah, it's an absolutely pretty set. Someone asked because they were like answering questions in that blog post, and someone asked about if they were going to do the other Zinkaigers like this, and they basically said something like, it's not definitive, but if like this sells well or something, they wouldn't
Mhm.
be opposed. So, but yeah,
Will you keep paying for it? Then yes.
yeah, for real.
right, exactly.
Well, all right. Cool. Next up.
I look forward to your video after you buy it, Josh.
Josh,
What's
link me to that book. I want to see it.
What are these silver?
So-
ones?
In the blog post that I was just talking about, they showed off this prototype of the Battle Fever J gear from the set. So this is an unpainted prototype of the diecast gear.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
But while that's cool, the two corners are what is
Oh.
important.
Oh, I see.
So they just posted this picture with no context. They didn't even mention anything about the corners, and I'm like,
oh, wow. Very
wow.
nice.
so
Very nice.
so that is the dark gear, and that is the saber gear in the corner. The green one is the saber one. So
Uh-huh.
that's another
Well-
reason why I'm not buying the diecast set. They basically said right in front of me, they were like, "Hey, we're doing these, so don't."
I
buy
thought
the
we already
diecast
knew they
set."
were happening. It was just a matter of when.
We did not know if they were going to happen for sure. It was just a matter of like, why wouldn't they do it?
Well, they
So-
showed them off in the magazines and everything.
Those were for the show,
We-
though.
Those are just from the show. They're not for like toys.
If
Or
in the
anything.
magazine, it's going to happen, as evidenced here.
Not necessarily. There's tons of things that appear in the magazine that don't happen.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
way they showed them off in that like inventory list, it wasn't
Well,
like
yeah.
a character holding it or whatever.
Well, that was just showing which gears Stacy used for that month, like to summon different Sentais. But regardless, they're
If you think
doing
they're not
it.
going to make them. You're very
So-
naive.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, obviously they were going to happen, but it's just nice to finally see something after they've been like, there's been no mention of that toy coming out or anything. So, yeah, they're doing those type of gears.
Nice.
So I can't wait to see how that's going to be. But yeah, I mean, obviously premium, but like,
Mhm.
it's all going to involve.
Well, all right, cool. Next. Oh, SHODO Pop, mini sized,
8 ounce.
8 ounce. I'd be down to change this to 8 ounce.
Fair.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
can do
first up for SHODO this week, we got Dessast, and G-Man took him around the offices of Bandai and showed us like the places that you could tour in if you go over there to the Bandai offices. But yeah, we've got Dessast. They teased last week that it was going to be a character that was highly requested, and here he is.
What's with the locker? Is that just random?
That's just random. I don't
Yeah.
know what it was doing.
That's just how they introduced him.
It
They're like,
reminds-
yeah.
Does anyone remember you can't do that on television when they used to all pop out of the
Yes.
lockers?
Wait, what?
You don't remember that
It-
cool scene in Saber where Dessast popped out of a locker?
I know you don't. You haven't watched the last 30 episodes.
Burn. Chris is talking about like this old Nickelodeon show.
It was like
Oh.
the first Nickelodeon show. It's where the slime comes. It was a Canadian show
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
they bought the rights to air, and then they stole the slime from it and made it their whole namesake.
Right. Yeah.
That show used to gross me out, just like Wienerville. I hate slime. There's just something about it that just grosses me out.
Fair.
I like Batman Kamen Rider down there.
Yep.
That's a
Oh,
Todd McFarlane toy. Just look for it.
Is
Yeah.
it Castlevania writer? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So,
That's it.
along with Dessast, they did say earlier that they were going to show off the 2 premium Bandai sets. This is the Dark Raider set and the Genocider set. And they're all incredibly accurate to the point where they included a CGI polygon of his Knight's final attack.
Sir, that is the ship from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, the final event, Corey.
That
Final
graphic
event,
at the
yes.
bottom hasn't finished rendering it. It's very flat.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
not-
an
it's not
N64
ready yet.
rendering.
Yeah.
That's N64.
Loading.
But yeah, these are available on Premium Bandai Japan, or you can get them from Toku Collectibles. I think.
Does he have, I don't think he has them up yet, does he?
Yeah, it's
he
up.
does.
The bike went for 6,600 yen with tax, and is on Toku Collectibles for, I believe, $98. And then the Genocider set went up for 88,000 yen with tax in Japan, and is up on Toku Collectibles for 120. So, right? Am I? Yeah.
You're correct. Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
That's accurate.
Awesome. So you can buy these now. You could also learn more about these on SHODO Pop. But the thing you
But
can't
don't.
quite learn more about on SHODO Pop just yet, well, you could learn about it on the Twitter. But we finally have the SHODO Super Gaoranger set up for pre-order everywhere that you typically pre-order these.
Isn't it crazy that it took them 4 months to like say anything about this? Like we saw
mean,
pictures
like-
of this merch.
These guys typically appear toward the ends of Super Mini Plow lines, so it makes
But
sense. that
Gaoranger's just not done yet.
I know, but
They're not even halfway there.
I just figured it typically takes a while for these to happen.
You just figured. I understand.
But-
the reference.
But if Gaoranger ends up taking extra long, they might be able to fit in an extra SHODO Super slot.
Super.
Slooper.
Man,
Slooper,
how
yeah.
loose are they? They're a super slot?
Oh.
Oh my god.
So these
I
figures are
wanted-
great. They're up.
These figures are great.
They're up for pre-order now on Premium Bandai Japan and Toku Collectibles. Toku Collectibles has them up for the early bird price was $115. I did not get that, but I did get it for the regular price of $125, and it's not bad. Like, it's a little over $20 per figure, and you're getting all of these things. It's a bunch of different hand options. Everyone has their daggers, and they do have option stickers to change the colors out for like a light blue and a green, if you feel like it. And I don't know, the weapons are all comprehensive, and right now there's really no other Gaoranger / Wild Force figure on the market outside of these, so this is kind of your only option.
That's like my biggest incentive to get this set because I love it. I want it so bad. It's not even that expensive. I can just do it. But
Yeah.
what's holding me back is the second that I do it, we're gonna get ones that are in scale with like Lightning Collection. And I know,
Chris, these are really good.
but they don't match the rest of my figures.
But they can match the other SHODO figures that you're inevitably going to
You're-
buy after
You're
you
trying to
purchase
get
it.
me thrown out of my house.
I'm
I'm already
worry.
on thin
Hey,
ice for
hold on.
collecting Transformers now.
Well, don't worry. These are super small, so you can hide them wherever you want.
Super Sentai, super small. I like
That's
it.
right. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Super small tie.
I'm still I'm still considering it though because I really love this set.
They're great. Yeah. Who booped in?
Josh.
Josh's internet probably died.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, the chest detail, all that stuff done in Tampo printing. I'm pretty sure there are no stickers whatsoever on the figures themselves, but there are some stickers on the accessories, but it makes sense because like they're so small. Yeah, I don't know. Very comprehensive. Very good. Can't wait. All right. Soda Pop. Where's Josh? Is he here?
He's here.
Right
Okay.
there, I see him.
This is his joke. I mean,
He's
He's not
frozen.
moving.
Yeah, he's frozen again.
interesting.
He's
His
very
heart's not
excited.
open.
I'm
Is there some kind of soda in the news, or this?
I
just because-
can't wait for Josh to explain his joke.
Oh,
Oh.
Coca-Cola changed the flavor of its soda in '85 and enraged the nation.
No, they only enraged the South. Let's be real, because Southern people dumb. And I say that.
Okay,
as one of them.
I haven't tried the new Coke. I mean, I drink Coke Zero all the time. That's my
Mm-hmm.
soda of choice. I haven't tried the new one because I still have a stock of the old ones sitting in my pantry. But like, they do this shit all the time. It's like they just tweak all their formulas, and half the time people won't know if you don't tell them.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
But
As long as they don't
announced
fuck
it.
with real Coke, I don't care what they do with this shit.
well,
They announced it,
there's,
so everyone's like, "How
there's a
dare you?"
precedent for that. So,
Coke Zero has been through like 3 revisions since it came out.
when Coke Zero was Coke Zero, it tasted the best to me. This
I don't disagree with that. I
The-
would agree.
the current before this one version tastes fine, but it doesn't taste the same. And I drink a lot of Coke Zero. It was like the easiest soda for me to drink because it didn't taste like diet dog shit. So this like
It does to me.
As opposed
I'm
to
just like
full sugar dog shit.
Regular dog shit.
Yeah.
they're like
Full caloric dog shit is just nobody wants it. No,
All
If I'm-
dog
I need
shit.
dog shit light. You know what I mean? Or maybe like some kind of cherry flavoring to my dog shit. Something you gotta spice
okay,
up.
dog shit should not be sugared because sugar is bad for dogs and cherries are poisonous to dogs. No, all of this is a no. But no, like they say Coke Zero tastes like regular Coke, and I don't know what regular Coke they've been tasting because they don't taste the same at all. But-
It doesn't.
I'm
Like,
curious to try this.
I like Coke Zero because it tastes better to me than Diet Coke does.
It doesn't have the aftertaste.
But it doesn't taste like regular Coke
Not
to
at all.
me at all. Now that being said, my taste buds work at about half capacity because I can't smell. So
Oh, I was gonna say they're covered in like cheese.
yeah, that too.
Wait till Coke Cheese Zero comes out. It's
Oh.
gonna be ridiculous.
Did you
don't
see
don't
the new
tease
ice
me like
cream?
that. Don't tease me like that. I gotta get the patches out.
Patches O'Houlihan.
But I don't know what the fuck I was saying. It doesn't taste like Coke, but it tastes better than Diet Coke.
I
I'm
mean,
sure this tastes fine. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up. I didn't even know people were mad again.
This is a reach, but the can gives me Coke C2 vibes. And
Oh yeah, C2.
C2 was not a success.
I was in Japan when they launched that, and I was like, "Ooh, what's this? This is exciting!" And then I got one. I was like, "Oh, this is some diet garbage. No, fuck this. Kill it with fire."
Okay, so for the record, this wasn't Josh's joke. I put this in the itinerary last night because I thought it'd be funny. And then I guess Josh just did it. So
Nice. All right.
Go
Look,
from
it sparked
soda
the best
pop to
discussion
soda
so
pop.
far.
It's
So
true.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Is he back?
He
He
thinks
is.
he is. Nope, he's still.
Who
Oh, he
knows?
moves. He
Poor
moves.
Josh. I'd
I'm
like to
glad you
announce
put this
our-
fish dude here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. Well,
Yeah.
that was because whoever put this in the news wrote like they did what, so it made me think of that. So I had to put it there.
I love how his lip starts like on his right side and then goes all the way down the left side of his mouth. Are you seeing that? Like,
Right. Yeah,
like
I
it
see
starts
that.
here and then extends all the way down. Yeah.
That's
All
how
right,
freaked
cool.
out he is about the Coke
Yeah.
Zero.
What is happening?
Yeah. Cool.
okay,
All right. Video games. What?
Video games.
Why did you put? They use this for like big data and all that sort of stuff, and you use it for video games.
Video games do have a lot of data.
It's true, big data.
Day
All
one
right.
patches.
And also, video games, green on purple, that's a decision.
What's wrong with green on purple?
Everything.
It's working out right here.
This fucking game.
Talk about a decision. Josh, did you choose this?
It's even called Brawl. Like, it's so obviously just someone stole the code from Smash Brothers and put new skins over top of it.
But then there's also PlayStation All Stars, so they took from both pots. They were like, we can't do this.
What's
And
more
the-
original
the-
than
the
stealing from
silhouettes-
two companies at once rather than just one?
I honestly just want to get this to beat things up as Nigel Thornberry.
Oh, I didn't even realize Invader Zim was in it. That's cool.
I mean, being Helga and beating the shit out of people is very on brand for her. So that's kinda
Yeah.
what
Can
would
I just
do.
say that Skeeter from Doug is not in this, and I'm really pissed off.
But doesn't Disney still own Doug at this point?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
I forgot that
And it
happened.
was awful. That's why you forgot.
Yeah, I did forget about that when it changed hands.
Maybe we'll get Doug in the next Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, I'm
The
here
funny
for it.
verse.
I'm here for it.
There it is. Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
No, he's
please.
just a summon and he becomes Quail Man. And
Are you trying to tell me that? Are you trying to tell me that Patty Mayonnaise is one of the princesses? The Heartless are after Patty Mayonnaise.
No, it would be BB. It's obviously BB.
Oh my god! Just do a pork chop summon, and I'll be happy with that.
The beats come in and they apply status effects because they're all bards.
Is Rocco's Modern Life in this?
Oh, please, please.
Probably. They're
I
they
can't
have,
tell by
not
the
revealed everything,
silhouettes.
but, yeah.
But yeah, I can't tell by the silhouettes.
I see Reptar.
I mean, one of the
in this.
silhouettes is one of them is Korra, one of them is
Yeah.
Cat Dog.
There's some real monsters in there too.
Yeah, I saw Oblina when they showed her off.
And like, they could definitely give you some DLC or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
They'll,
Yeah,
they'll
I'm looking forward to
select
the Fighters
DLC for
Pass.
this.
The Fighter Pass.
They hire Sakurai to do all the reveals.
They do. It's perfect.
Like I said on Twitter, no Alex Mack, no buy.
It's true.
Get Larissa.
I mean,
Olena
Sakurai would
back
be
and
free.
we'll talk.
They're wrapping up Smash, so
Whatever happened to what is she doing these days? Whatever happened to her?
Wasn't she in Veep? No,
No, that was
That was
my
what's
girl
her
was
name?
in Veep.
she did something. She went to college and then came back for like one show, and then I think she just left acting.
That's why you never go to college.
That's true. Don't have goals, kids.
You've already got a sweet deal going on. You're in movies and TV. You don't need to go to college. Let's see. The last thing she
Brothers
did.
turned out fine.
Was Pretty Little Liars? No.
What?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of
Like one-off things.
shit I'd never heard of. Some TV series that I've
Oh,
never heard of.
She was on Mad Men, but I don't remember. And I watched that. I don't remember it. Oh well. Wasn't Alex Max. Didn't care.
Yeah.
They can team up with Disney and reboot Lizzie McGuire in this canon since they couldn't get it to work on Hulu.
Yeah, I heard they tried that, but they wanted two very different. Like the creator wanted something very different, and Disney was like, "Just make more popcorn shit." She's like, "I want to make a gritty Lizzie McGuire reboot."
Grizzy
She's-
Grizzly McGuire is the same show, but with a bear.
Yes, that's Grizzly
I
McGuire.
want to watch it.
But it's funny because you know Hilary Duff is ready to light someone on fire, considering that iCarly has done what Lizzie McGuire's reboot said it was going to do, and has been fine. Like, but Disney is just Disney.
Yep.
Ooh, what if iCarly's in this game? And she
Speaking of, I
beats
need to watch
people with
that.
a laptop.
Well,
Okay.
all right. Are we good here?
We lost Josh again. He
Oh,
went to
okay,
pre-order
cool.
it. He went to GameStop.
I need to go pre-order.
Yeah.
Can I have your poster, man? I pre-ordered the game.
All right. Next up.
Yeah. So this is the Steam. I almost said Stream Deck. Steam Deck,
I know. That's
Other-
why I keep reading it as Stream Deck
Yeah.
every time I see it.
otherwise known as the Switch Chonk.
Yeah.
It's Steam's new attempt at the portable PC gaming sort of thing. Yeah, it's okay. It's a big boy. It's a
It is
Yeah,
a big boy.
it's a chonker. I don't know if you've noticed the curvature of the controller is as such that the B button's like almost melting off of the side. But yeah, it's got two like mouse pads there. It's got like 8 buttons on the back.
I mean,
Um,
it's awesome in context, like when you think about
Yeah.
what it is. But it's the Duke controller from the Xbox, and the Game Gear had a one night stand, and this is what
the
happened.
Duke and the Game
Yeah.
Gear.
But I tried to give them my $5 reservation for the $649 one, and their site kept crashing, and eventually I gave up. So
yeah, there's apparently a lot of people going on eBay and buying reservations, not just the console, but
wow.
reservations for like thousands of dollars.
Jesus Christ.
Even though you can just go and pay $5 for a reservation on their site.
Like if you're that rich and that stupid, you deserve to not have that money.
Yeah. Well, people's best guess as to why someone would do that is basically for priority, because people are getting them in order of who
Yeah,
pre-orders.
like I put a $5 reservation on one just in case I ended up wanting it. And I mean I did mine late in the evening, and it's not until like Q2 of 2022.
jeez.
So it's far ways out. So like
It's a ways.
if you were desperately wanting one like in December when they start releasing, then your dumbass is probably going to go to eBay and try to get one for twice as much money or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, this if it works as advertised, that's pretty incredible. Like these are some pretty powerful games. I saw Jedi Fallen Order on there, and
yeah,
I've seen what it can do to my computer. So I really hope that it runs okay on that.
Corey's computer is the
apparently-
fallen in that.
It's apparently supposed to be able to run some pretty hefty stuff. They have specified that there's like a 2 to 8 hour battery life, I think, depending on what game.
That's a range.
And
6 minutes to 45 days. Anywhere in that range, the battery
also-
will conco.
It turns out if you turn it off and leave it off, it'll last for quite a while.
That's
they also specified that apparently, since you can change the frame rate, because you can do that on PC and they allow you to do that on this, that will affect the battery life.
Oh wow,
That makes sense
So,
because
the polygon
GPU
from that Kamen Rider set comes back into play.
Well, in like 6 months after release, though, they'll be like, "Oh, we secretly upgraded the battery that Nintendo did with the Switch," and then you have 2 different SKUs. For
Yeah.
literally the same thing. I like that you can like side load anything like right out of the box. They don't care. They're like, we're not going to block this. You can do anything you want on this because it's a PC, whatever. Have fun, go wild. My interest in it, I open Steam once a year. I don't care. I'm not a PC gamer. Like, everything I want to play is on a console, and I like that because I don't have to deal with upgrading. What interests me about this is, like, how soon is somebody going to homebrew the hell out of it? Because this has, like, almost perfect PS2 emulation specs.
Yeah.
Like, the PS2 emulation scene is a dumpster fire, but part of that is because, like, as far as handheld, I guess, but part of that is because like the things you buy for it are $1,000, and they're a third of what this can do theoretically. So the fact that we might actually start having like portable PS2 and like preservation for that is extremely exciting to me. Enough that I was willing to buy it like sight unseen just for that, because I don't care how it runs Steam stuff, but I do worry that it might just catch on fire in my hands. So maybe I'll get a tan from it. I don't know.
What's interesting too is that, like, going off of what you said about it basically, functioning very similarly to a computer, is that they were very open about the fact that you can use whatever OS system you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use what it comes bundled with, go ahead. If you want to use something completely different, you can do that too, which gives so much like potential for just using this in so many different ways.
It's really cool. Like it's a great idea on paper. I really do want to see it in the wild.
Yeah.
And I hope the paper doesn't catch on fire.
And also, while the the higher price points obviously come with a lot more gigs
and a carrying case.
I will also mention, they all come with carrying case. I will also mention that it's very similar to the Switch, where you can use portable memory cards. So even if you get the $400 one, you can still increase the memory that you have available. So,
and I mean, that's awesome, because that was my number one like thing when they first showed it, was like, oh, is this like a set storage? And then they were like, no, you can put whatever in there. But I will say, part of the reason I wanted to go with the bigger one was for the NVMe, because now that I've used that like in real life, I can't go back to like real like old school hard drives. I'm too spoiled. Like having the PS5 and the Series X both load like that was like enough for me to buy one for my actual PC, which I literally just run World of Warcraft on. I'm like, I don't need this, but it's faster.
Yeah, I got that when I got new PC last year. I got that, and I'm like, wow, there's a world of difference.
It really is. Like next gen or whatever is fine. Like there's some really beautiful games out for PS5 right now. I've never been like a really big like graphics person. Like, oh, they're nice to look at. How do they play? Number one thing that amazes me every time is how quickly everything loads. Like if you haven't seen like the new Ratchet and Clank like loading stuff, you have to go watch that. It is mind-blowing how awesome it is. So that's what's exciting to me is just the concept of just no load times again. We went from cartridges to CDs to solid state again. All right.
Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested.
I would like to make a quick announcement.
Yeah.
It is File Not Found O'Clock.
Hell yeah. It is also Josh Not Found a Clock.
That is true, yes.
But I guess that's just most Fridays.
The internet according to Josh's house.
Yeah. All right. Are we good here?
Yes, this sophisticated carry-along porn box is very interesting.
That was the PSP. Thank you. I can't tell you how many PSPs I had traded in with porn just right there as their wallpaper. That was fun. Oh, that lady's genitals are staring right at me.
Now I'm going to play Sonic. No,
running around at the speed of sound. Oh, wait, what?
All right.
And we just got copyright claimed.
Hey.
Ultraman.
Ultraman news. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, so he's got his upgrade announced already, because that's just how Ultraman works, because it's short as hell. Shining Sword, obviously a weapon. Shining Eternal Form is the form. And I don't want to say final form. It might be middle form, like Tiga's golden form was. I don't know. Zet didn't
trying to
have
think.
a middle
Yeah, he
form. He
didn't
just went
really.
right into Delta Rise. I don't know. We'll see. But on top of, okay, that was the Hyper Key. Yeah, Reboot is getting a Hyper Key DX version, so he might pop up in the show. Or it's for the next Ultra conspiracy thing, whenever that's supposed to come around again. And then a figure for Dark Trigger, so we might see an evil version of Trigger, or Trigger's going to turn evil, or there's a Dark Tiga. Obviously, there's going to be a Dark Trigger. That's just anything Tiga does, Trigger does too. Is the moral of
It's a reboot. I mean,
so
ribbit. I mean,
yeah, it's a ribbit. Oh man, that's it.
I
It
will
might
buy
look cool.
these. Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot
Blu-rays
about
are over. Now is the time of DVDs.
Okay, so real quick about that before we talk about the sets in general. So all of these are DVD releases. The Ultraman and Ultraman 80 do not have Blu-ray releases to work off of in Japan. So they have no remasters, they have no upscales, they don't have anything. So they're just releasing them as DVDs. Tiga, Dyna, and Gaia were released with Blu-rays in Japan several years back. They were just upscales. Because of that, they chose to release them as DVDs because upscaled Blu-rays generally look like dog shit. However, with everyone's TV setups that they have now, like if you pop in a DVD, it might still look like dog shit. Discotech has been doing SD Blu-rays, which is basically just a Blu-ray disc, but it kind of outputs at a level that a DVD would in a standard DVD player, which gives you a better picture no matter what system you're working off of. So ideally speaking, they probably should have went SD Blu-ray, but I mean, MilCreek is a significantly bigger company than Discotech. They probably just want what's easier for them, which would be DVD. But yeah, so it's not because there is no Blu-rays to work off of. There is. It's just the Blu-rays that they are working off of are dog shit. Additionally, Japan is bundling Tiga, Dyna, and Gaia in a whole new remastered Blu-ray set for like $350, $400.
Oh, Jesus.
And they don't want the people of Japan importing our nice little Blu-ray English releases. So that could have had something to do with the decision to make them DVD as well. I'm not saying it was or wasn't, but maybe.
I guess greed and capitalism always help.
But yeah, Tiga's coming out October 5th. Dyna's November 2nd, and
Right
Gaia
around the
is
time
December 4th.
that Trigger will already be at least half over, so you can catch up on Tiga.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to get this before Trigger, but whatever, it's all good.
So last 4 months of the year, we're getting 5 Ultraman releases. So that's pretty dope.
Nice.
What is going to be left after all this?
Let's find out. Not a whole lot.
There's maybe
Mebius
I know.
I think. Yeah.
Do like Jack and Zoffy have their own shows, or they just
Okay,
show up in other stuff?
Oh well,
Le-
Shaq has his own show. Yeah, but that was the new Adventures of Ultraman or whatever it was called. Like that's Jack.
Yeah.
They just don't call
Return of Ultraman.
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay.
That's
I thought you said Shaq. And I
Yeah,
was like, what?
I did too. I was like, Shaq Fu. What?
Yeah, that's Shaq.
I was like, he did have an adventure.
Yeah.
It was
Let's
called
see.
Kazam.
There's Ultraman Towards the Future. That was an Australian cartoon.
What?
The Ultimate Hero was the American cartoon. Tiga, Dyna, Gaia. We're getting Neos is a show. So we have Neos,
Nexus?
Cosmos, Nexus, Max, and Mebius. So we have that chunk. The 2000s chunk, basically. So Neos, Cosmos, Nexus, Max, and Mebius.
So it's possible that by the end of next year, I could own all of Ultraman.
Correct.
Nice.
Except for Tiga, unless they redo the.
Oh, right. Because they don't have anything after.
Yeah, we'll need Tiga and Zet too.
After
obviously.
Rube, right? I'm sure they'll give it to him. I'm excited for Gridman.
Sure.
Gridman's
Contracts are just fucking weird, and they only do them at certain points. So, so we'll see.
Well, once they've released literally everything, they'll just go back to Super Eye and be like, "What else you got?
What else you got?"
Well, they could just start doing the Sentai DVDs again.
Different company, but yeah.
If things have,
was it really? Oh.
Yeah.
The Sentai DVDs are Shout Factory. Josh died again. And Ultraman is
literally all the companies are different because it's Toei and Shout Factory versus Super Aya and MilCreek.
Oh. All right,
so none of the players are the same, but yes.
Yeah, we could be done next year. That's actually kind of incredible.
Nice.
I like the packaging for the trio.
That's hot packaging.
It's really sharp and it's got spine art, so I'm here for it.
Hell yeah, spine art life.
Also, I need Dyna Zen on a Blu-ray set, but I guess Funimation's in charge of that probably.
Yeah,
so.
Funimation's in charge of it, and they'll definitely do it. They did Gridman, so.
I know, I got it right here.
Yeah, mine's behind me in this mess somewhere.
All right, cool. Next up. It's time for Wheeljack.
Real quick, Adam Prime said, "Can MilCreek do Redman and Mirrorman?" I would need to look at what they have the rights to. That was in a Q&A that they did a really long time ago. I don't remember if they were in there or not, but theoretically, yeah. As long as Subaru says it's fine, they could.
Cool. All right. Ravage.
Oh, my sweet baby boy.
It's gonna ravage my bank account.
Oh. Is it really
so
expensive?
we freaked out about this live on the show last week. We now have official images of a panther with a broken leg.
Yeah. Put some meat on them bones.
Yeah, but so this is an extensive retool of Cheetor. The only parts that it's using from Cheetor are the legs and the arms. And it's actually only the knee down that they're using from Cheetor. The thighs, I believe, are new molds.
That robot mode looks so terrible. The beast mode. The
beast mode.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the beast mode doesn't technically exist because he's still transformed into a cassette in Beast Wars.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
In the show, he looked like the robot on the left, and then he literally just transformed into the cassette and went into the computer. He transformed once for 2 seconds. The rest of the time, he just walked around as the robot.
Huh.
Which is why he comes with the G1 Ravage cassette.
Right.
As well.
Because they're good, but they're not that good.
Yeah.
So
there's no way they can make this robot on the left actually turn into a cassette.
Also, that cassette, are the legs just on the same plane? Are they all flattened together like that? Or are they
Yeah, yes. I mean, you've never seen a video of a G1 Ravage before?
No, I just thought, because there have been Ravages before where you have them sort of parallel. Because this looks very flat.
This is the original G120
from 1982. He's a very flat boy.
This is when they say G1 Ravage, they mean literally. This is that toy
from 1984.
Oh, okay.
He flat boy.
Oh,
flat Ravage. You ever read Flat Stanley? This is Flat Ravage.
Yeah. No breasts whatsoever.
A true fan would recognize that they
Jesus Christ.
the character models from the Beast Wars N64 game and use that as the reference.
No.
I guess I've never seen a
Was
G1
the Beast Wars
Ravage
N64 game the Transmetals one, or are you talking about the one they also...
They had both.
I had the one for PlayStation, and hot damn, that was terrible.
Was hot trash.
They
That
were
was
all
so bad.
a wreck.
The N64 game was like a fighting game, wasn't it?
Mhm.
The Transmetals one, I think, was.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't know
hot
if I didn't
trash,
know if
but
they
it was-
did the first one that was on PlayStation also for N64. I didn't.
No,
know if
I
that
don't think
happened
they
or
did.
not. The PlayStation one was like impossible, and it didn't transform so much as like these polygons just went inside while other polygons came out. That's how it transformed.
Yeah, someone slowed down footage of that, and like literally it shrinks and goes off into the distance and is replaced with the robot.
Yes, you see like the animal head like get absorbed inward. It's terrible.
I'm like, good old PlayStation.
But yeah, this is PulseCon, so we have no idea how easy or difficult it will be. If it's like last year, I mean, last year they seemed to have pretty ample stock of most things, as long as you tried to buy it when it went up. You know what I mean? Like you didn't wait a week and then try to buy it. So fingers crossed.
I had no issues with anything I bought from PulseCon last year. So
I don't think I did either. I mean, there were delays. There were things that I had to wait like 6 months. Like I got my Hellfire Club set a month ago, and PulseCon was what, last July or something like that. So, I mean, but I don't care if I have to wait. At least I can buy it still. So
yeah, I don't anticipate it being super hard to get, but definitely if you want it, try to get it like the day it goes up at the very least.
I'm hoping Pulse Premium gets me early access because it should be good for something.
Yeah,
one it should, and two, I might finally have to bite the bullet. I haven't yet.
His torso really looks like there's a dude with sunglasses and a mustache on it.
It's oh god, I can't think of his name, but the guy from CSI Miami is just
David.
David.
Yeah, David. Shit. David
Hasselhoff.
I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. It's not David Spade. That's
hold on.
Miami.
Caruso.
There you go.
Davidson Caruso, yes.
I saw something one time where they said he takes his glasses every time he takes his glasses off, like the Who's about to kick his door down. Because that was the intro music. It would always be like, wow, and that's like the Who song they used for the intro to that show.
One thing that this set kind of painted a little bit of a better picture for is a long time ago, when we first got listings for Pterosaur, and he was in that like golden disc series or whatever, there was a Tigatron listed there. But obviously we're getting Tigatron as a Voyager like next wave. And so everyone was confused on what it was. It's probably just a repainted version of this, because Transmetal Tigatron in Japan, it was never released, or no, was it Bakkan? It was Bakkan. It was Bakkan. It wasn't Japan.
Huh.
There was a Transmetal Tigatron released as a Bakkan toy that was a repaint of Transmetal Ravage. And so we might be getting Transmetal Tigatron in that series as a repaint of this.
Oh.
So that would actually be pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Tigatron, so I'm not going to say no.
Just give us Tiger Hawk, you cowards.
Yes. Just give us all of Beast Wars again, please.
It's true.
Like, I don't know.
Right.
I forgot Transmutate happened. I
Yeah.
forgot what I was looking at the other day, and I was like, did I
charged.
buy that?
I haven't got charged for it, so
When is it supposed to come out?
I don't know. I
think
got
it's-
everything on Pulse.
I was saying, I think it's in the fall. I think you got
Pulse. Pulse's release dates are just whenever the fuck we feel like it.
I'm still upset that I got into that like next wave of Titan Scorponok, and then they emailed me like the day before, and they're like, nope, August now. Good luck. Don't cancel, please. Because I was really excited to have that just right here staring at me.
I need to check. I might have Black Zarek pre-ordered, and that's gonna hurt like hell when that comes out. So I need to be mindful of that if I do have that.
I pre-ordered that at BBTS because this was back when, I mean, I would have got free shipping anyway, but I knew BBTS would get it earlier, and I can ship it that $4 shipping. So I was like, all right, I'll just get it there.
Adam Prime says I need Ant Inferno. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, seriously.
We
They
need
missed an
Silver Bolt,
opportunity.
Quicksilver, Inferno.
There was 100% a great opportunity where they could have done Voyager Inferno from G1 and Voyager Inferno from Beast Wars in the same wave, and it would have been like case assortment, 2 times Inferno, 2 times Inferno, and it would have been hysterical. And they wasted that opportunity.
Yeah. We still need Tarantulas too.
Yeah, he's surprisingly absent.
All right. Good here.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this came out Monday, I think.
Tuesday.
This is the Tuesday.
Transformer Tuesday.
The last part of the current set of Shattered Glass toys. So this is Commander Class Jetfire, obviously big old $80 toy that's now a $92 toy.
Jesus.
But
He's big. I mean, he's literally. He's probably.
yeah,
what
I
would
mean
you say,
he's
foot and a half
huge.
tall. He's big.
He's way back there. You can't see him, but
He's good.
He's
Skywarp
beautiful.
colors.
Like just.
but yeah, no, the color scheme is gorgeous.
The purple and the green, and
the
I love
little
the blue
green
effects
neon.
pieces.
The little green neon bits just make it pop really good.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was just a little bit more purple. It's a lot of black, but otherwise, I'm pretty
mhm.
happy with it.
Yeah, no, I agree with all that. I really want it because I think it looks pretty, and I love the mold. I'm a huge fan of Skyfire and Jetfire. So it's like it's something I want. 92 is a lot to swallow for a repaint, but I've got all the other Shattered Glass toys. So
Exactly. I just have to remember how to
Alright.
transform it now. That's going to be the biggest problem.
what?
I said I don't remember how to transform it, so that's going to be the biggest thing.
No.
I mean, you know the instructions are going to be half Scorponok, so I don't know what to do.
Commander Class Jetfire, you just turn around, it's Scorponok.
Scorponok.
Except it's Titan Class Scorponok.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, he's cool. I like it. Keep doing more
I-
Shattered Glass.
I love the Shattered Glass stuff. Like it's just all of it's just been so good.
and like I don't even have any sort of attachment to Shattered Glass as a piece of fiction.
Oh, same.
But they always do bomb ass paint schemes on
Like-
the Shattered Glass toys.
It's just the player 2 palette swaps. I love it. It's just amazing. And my trend towards Transformers is kind of the opposite of any other toy I've ever collected, but it's like the tackier it is, the more I love it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why.
I grew up on G2 toys. I'm right there with you.
G2 is like 90% of G2 is just like my dream come true. Like I would never buy that in any other like toy line, but something about giant robots painted like pastel neons is just like that's my crack.
Well, it was the 90s, so.
But see, I hate the 90s. I hate everything about the 90s aesthetics except for on robots.
Except for robots.
Robots in this. Wait, never mind. We're gonna take that away.
All right,
We good here?
what's next? Did he put it in here? He might not have. He might have missed it.
This?
Is there any more after this?
Should I click over or
You can.
no?
Okay. Just real quick. There's no visuals, but the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Worlds Collide 4-pack that we've talked about on the show several times from listings. Finally got leaked from China or whatever the hell the Ravage leak came from initially.
Somebody bought it at a Walmart, and the line is exclusive to Target, and they're like, yeah, Walmart. I took it to the register, and Walmart didn't know what to do because it's not in their system. I'm like, then why do you have it? Like, what the fuck?
That happened one other time for something. I don't remember what it was.
I was like really hoping I could
yeah.
find it at Walmart because I could just go up there because you figure that set's probably got to be like $100 given the amount of
let's see.
deluxes and Voyagers in it.
Voyager and 3 deluxes. So
Yeah, so
2, 4, 6.
90.
Yeah, probably about 100, 110.
That probably just rounded up to 100. But I would love to go to Walmart and be like, hey, I want to buy this. And they're like, it's on our system. We don't know. And I'm like, I think it was like $50. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Brr, here we go. And just take it.
So it's weird because I'm kind of familiar with that, but I learned this from a friend who worked at Sally Beauty Supply. Like the distribution chain. Like
Did they have an exclusive I didn't know about?
they did. They had RC. You could get the buns.
Okay.
No,
It's a makeup palette that just transforms into RC.
and then the cyber key feature is it puts mascara on you. Don't stab your eye out. The thing that happens is like the distribution centers for like all these shippers which sounds like some kind of fandom thing now, but like stuff like salon grade shampoo and conditioner and stuff would fall out, and the people shipping it and packing it, they're like, I don't give a shit. They just throw it back in a box, and it would end up at Walmart, and they're not supposed to carry it or sell it, but they don't care. They just put it on the shelf.
Sure.
And then the employer or the employees are just like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit, and they'll just sell it to you. And that's how these like random things like come from these places, and they're like, but you're not supposed to. You're lying. And it's like, they're probably not lying. They probably are just like, they just wasted their lottery odds on an action figure. So congrats, I guess.
Yeah, there was one other exclusive. I think it was Transformers that ended up at Walmart that was supposed to be at Target, or if Toys R Us was still around, Toys R Us at the time or whatever. But yeah, it happens. But it's a set of Nemesis Primal, a neat kind of purple chested recolor of Kingdom Primal, but he's using the like toy head, so it's like got the mouth plate and stuff. So that's cool. Fangry is getting a release as a retool of Grotesque, and that generic monster mold they reused a couple times. So that's neat. We've got a toy version of Black Arachnia, so it has like her weird tarantulas recolor looking fucked up head, and the weird sort of neon-ish toy colors that Black Arachnia had when she was first released. So that's a cool little throwback for the set. And then Bumblebee, obviously because it's a Buzzworthy release, you have to have a Bumblebee in there. But this time the Bumblebee is just a repaint of the Cliff Jumper mold. Which probably happened at some point. I know there was a yellow Cliff Jumper, but it like had Cliff Jumper's head, not Bumblebee's head. So like this was close to referencing that, but anyway, if you missed out on the Netflix one, this is going to be the closest thing you got. Basically.
Is that out yet? The Netflix show?
No, it
it's like
comes out the end of the month.
Oh,
I think like that and the new He-Man show come out like within days of each other. So
okay,
well, that'll be a fun time.
Be fun.
Well,
yeah. Also, real quick,
He-Man
you
will probably
said,
be fun. Kingdom is probably gonna be there.
you said Grotesque, but it was Twinferno first. But I'm pretty sure they made all three monster bots out of that mold.
Yeah.
It was Twinferno, then Grotesque, and then Repugnus.
Yeah, they were all the same, really.
I think it was all the same mold. Yeah.
And what's on the screen now is, I don't know when this happened. Was this Tuesday as well?
I think so. Or I think there was some article that was talking about the Ravage, and at the very end, they threw this at the end.
Okay, well, not first. We had Unicron. God, the next Transformers HasLab, big HasLab episode today, is something from Victory. Naturally, you think it's going to be Star Saber. I don't know why Star Saber would need to be a HasLab.
Yeah, I feel like you could do that as a commander class and be done with it. But
I feel like even if you made it a 2-pack with Star Saber and Victory Leo, I still don't think you need it to be a HasLab. But
maybe it's some kind of like set or something.
I was hoping it would be. I mean, there's several things they could do. They could do. I mean, again, the 3 Brain Masters that were were they land cross? What was or was the Multiforce land? I think Multiforce.
I don't know.
Cross.
Talk about Victory. So.
Well, anyway, the 3 Road Caesar. So the 3 Brain Masters could form Road Caesar, which would be, I would think you could do that as 3 Voyagers. So again, maybe $100, 120 to get that done. I'm hoping it's the Multiforce. So the Multiforce was kind of like the pre-runner to Energon because they were little robots and they could transform into either tops or like, shirts or pants, just like Energon could. But also,
it is.
But then also all 6 of them could form a large robot that was land cross. So I would love that because I feel like if you did, really you could do a deluxe, I would think, for each one, and it still would only be $120 or maybe 150 or something. Again, doesn't seem HasLab worthy. You do have is it Leo Kaiser, which was the 6 Decepticon Breastmasters that also formed a large robot. And if you did each of them as like a Voyager, now you're up in the like, $200 range, which would be closer. Deathsaurus could be something. I'm wondering if they're doing these as HasLabs, not because of the price, but because of the uncertainty of how they'll sell.
I think it could be one, uncertainty of how it will sell, and two, just like Star Saber and Victory Leo are very specific, and they don't have repaint potential.
Right.
So they could just be doing HasLab, not because it's expensive to do, but just because they want all their costs covered, because they wouldn't be able to reuse the molds.
Yeah.
Just do, or you could do Dino Force, which was another Junior Pretenders that were another Gestalt robot. Honestly, I'd love any of it. Whatever they want to do. Do like a Star Saber. I almost said Leo Convoy, not Leo Convoy. Well, you just said it. Victory Leo and Deathsaurus, do a 3-pack and make them all like leader class size or something like that, or maybe Deathsaurus is commander class and the other two are leader, because then they'll merge together or something like that. I don't know. Just Victory is sorely underrepresented. The show was not that great, but the designs were all fantastic.
Azure said that he believes there was a leak saying that it's going to be Star Saber with Victory Leo as a stretch goal.
I would really like a Star Saber, but I mean, I agree with Chris. Like, it's kind of like that for me, especially as somebody who's really gotten into collecting recently. But it's like, the more I can't have it, the more I want more of it. So I'm like, oh, all of these designs are awesome. Let me look on eBay. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Japanese toys are nuts because they didn't come over here at all, so there's no American counterpart to look for. Honestly, the articulation of the original molds is quite trash. The Brandmasters are not good. I have a Kabaya set of Road Caesar, which is pretty fantastic. I did a video for. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I would love them to get updated toys. They did Masterpiece Star Saber several years ago at this point, which was great. That was really, really well done. That was like a fan vote, I think, because they weren't even planning on doing that, but so many people requested it. I still go back to Power of the Primes. The whole gimmick was smaller robot, turns into chest component, plugs into larger exoskeleton, larger robot. There are 2 fucking Autobots that are specifically designed that way. Power Master Optimus Prime, God Jinrai, whatever you want to call him, and Star Saber. Neither of those happened in that line because they had done Power Master Optimus Prime in Titan's Return, which didn't make any sense to me, but they needed to get something out of that Ultra Magnus mold, and then they just ignored Star Saber altogether. I'm like, guys, the play pattern was right there, and it was specifically made for them, and it would have been perfect.
It's bizarre, some of the choices they, like, in retrospect, like, you go back and you look, and you're like, this would have been so obvious. It's almost like they intended it and then they just changed their mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Budgetary, whatever. But yeah, you're like, I get like the concept of we want an Optimus and a Megatron or whatever in every like price point, so whoever can't afford the bigger ones can still have a smaller one. But then there's just, it's almost like, did we really need 5 Optimuses in this line? Could we not have gotten like this different version? Because it would be really cool to have like that version of it with everything else. It's right there, and it didn't happen.
Because like honestly, Japan did the God Bomber, so you can make God Jinrai, and that looks great. But there's no way to get just regular Jinrai. It's either Super Jinrai or God Jinrai, and that's it, because they use that old mold. So it's a bummer, but
yeah. It's like I just got Galvatron from Beast Wars 2nd, which is kind of I appreciate that it was the only like new mold, but it's kind of a crappy figure. But it's the only way I can get that figure, and he's purple and he's a dragon. Hello, I mean, it's Galvatron. I have to have it. But it's like, I'm not super nostalgic for like the Unicron trilogy. That was when I kind of stopped.
Hey,
It's nothing personal. I was just working. I didn't have time to watch TV anymore. But like for me, like I grew up watching Gen 1, but the first one that was there for me, like, and I was old enough to recognize what it was Beast Wars. So I feel like that nostalgia for it. I get it. But I'm kind of ready, like, for the wave of like pandering almost to start moving forward to like Robots in Disguise and the Unicron trilogy.
I love the car robots designs. They're so good.
They like the Decepticons or the Destrons or whatever are so good. So
well, I mean, with the exception of Gigatron, I'm pretty sure every Decepticon or Predacon in that line was a repaint.
Yeah, but they're so good. We need updated versions. And
that's where Skybite comes from. Everyone loves Skybite.
I feel like Skybite and Ruination pop up every so often, and that's about it.
Yeah. Ruination they did a Ruination repaint of the Combiner Wars Bruticus, but I think only in Unite Warriors, and I really wanted it, but it was like crazy expensive, and so I never got around because they did a Black Convoy repaint of Octane Optimus from Titan's Return, and then they did the Ruination repaint in Unite Warriors for Bruticus, and then someone took pictures of them together, and I was like, I want that so much. Why is it so expensive?
God, that Octane Optimus is so good.
Yeah, it's not bad. And as Black, I've seen it a couple times on Mandarake, and I've been tempted by it. It's like $50. It's not crazy expensive.
Oh, that would hurt though.
But the thing is, like, without the Ruination, it would just make me sad. So, like, that's why I don't buy it. Because didn't they do a Black Convoy repaint right before that of somebody else? I'm trying to think now. Maybe not. But he turns into because he was a repaint of Laser Prime.
Oh, that's G2. What I mean. Yeah.
So he has the big oil tanker trailer. That's why the Octane was perfect.
Right. I still just want my Spy Changers. There's nothing else that I need.
They could easily do updated Spy Changers and have them actually transform and look like they did on the show.
Yeah.
Where they actually aren't just bricks. Like, because those are just reuse of G2 toys. But if they actually made Spy Changers that transformed and had like the shoulder armor and separate legs and were articulated, I would buy them as second.
For sure.
And they could easily do them as deluxes. They could probably even do them as Legends class and be $10 a pop, and they'd be fantastic.
I would even take them as like, I know this isn't exactly the right thing, but like, throw them into the Combiner Wars molds. See what happens there. I'll take those. At least they'll have an extra function of being a combiner.
You mean just like repaint like Stunticons again?
Something like that, yeah. I know those molds have been done to death, but like I saw a Digibash of it once, and I was like, oh damn, I want those.
You should just commission someone. You can find them at Ross or something.
There was that leak. I mean, I'm sure it's been around for a while, but where they were talking about what's coming after Kingdom and whatever the next branding's going to be, and how it's going to go back to like a pre War for Cybertron like play pattern. And I was thinking about that and wondering, like, does that mean we're going to start seeing like figures with like launching missiles again, or like electronics and that kind of stuff? Or are they just going to go for like bulkier, like more cartoony? I don't know how to describe it.
They're just talking about that, like the next couple of years is going to be less a trilogy with a theme, and it's going to be more like Generations, where
it's just random.
You'll get like a G1 character, a Beast Wars character.
Didn't somebody say something like Legends or something like that was going to be the theme, and it was basically just they can do whatever the hell they want again, kind of like Thrilling 30 or Gold Box or whatever.
You gotta stop reusing names.
Yeah, they do.
Oh wait, did they confirm it as Legends, or were you just referring to the older?
I don't think anything's confirmed.
Nothing's been confirmed. But I mean, the rumor is that it will be like some of the things were like repeated names, like some of the listings that I saw. But you never know. Like people write these things down, and like when people make their own fake leaks, they'll reference the ones who are like more reputable to like look. But it's like,
I'll be right back. I gotta go poo.
Thanks for the update.
But it's like, okay, so
Look for Josh while you're there.
Corey, you'll appreciate Jesus Christ. You'll appreciate this. Like, I love this figure. I love how he looks.
Hold on, I can't see it. What is it?
It's Energon Megatron.
Oh hell yeah!
He's amazing, and he's complete, which is even more exciting.
Nice.
But like, he's very much a like 2000s toy. Like, he's in wonderful condition. He's badass as hell. I love him. I can't wait to, find the Galvatron on Mandarake again and not have it be sold out and only pay $50 for it. But it's like, this figure is awesome. I would love to see a modern take on it. But then I also think like Galaxy Force Optimus wasn't my favorite in pictures, but then when I got him, I was like, oh, this is cool. And so when I got this War for Cybertron version, I'm like, yeah, you're cool, but you're tiny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's like
the War for Cybertron one is good, but I absolutely love that original Galaxy Convoy just because the way like his backpack combines with him, and then you can also connect Liger Jack onto his arm or give him like Sonic Bomber as the giant wings. Like that was so fun. They did such a good job with that.
The Liger Jack arm though, that wasn't the best looking arm. If they
No, it wasn't. It looked much better on the show because on the show they gave him like the claws like Wolverine, and then they actually gave him a fist. But the toy was like he just had his one like legs come down and it's just like a deformed claw. I've never actually tried it. Does Megatron have the port?
He does
for Liger Jack. Okay, because they did a dark version.
Does.
I can't see what you're holding up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying Galvatron does, but Megatron doesn't?
Well, Megatron does too. In fact, if you look at the back of the Galvatron box, it advertises it, but they show the Megatron picture. So it's like, they're like, oh, you can use it on Galvatron, but it's the Megatron mold, but it works on both. Like,
yeah, because it's basically just a repeat.
Yeah, but this is one of my favorite, like, Megatron and Galvatron, like, molds ever. This thing is incredible to me. And so I would love to see an update of it, but I'm also like, would it even be nearly as awesome? Like, I know it wouldn't be this big, which is part of the reason I like it, is because it's gigantic. But they are, from what I understand, though, when you attach Liger Jack to anybody, like, it instantly causes them to fall over. So you have to like have like some kind of piece of like acrylic to like balance them on. But that hasn't stopped me from having one in my eBay cart forever that I haven't like committed to.
Well, all right. That was our victory discussion.
Yes. There's lots of good things it could be. I'm hoping it's something awesome.
Yeah. Hey, G.I. Joe time.
G.I. Joe. Oh, yes. So this is PulseCon Zartan. Apparently he's color change. So his skin turns blue in cold. Is it cold? I don't know if it's like color activated or just temperature. I'm not 100% sure about that, but there is something to the lore that when his disguises start to fail or like in direct sunlight, or I don't remember what it is, but he turns blue. Like it's like he has to go and hide almost like a vampire or something. I don't remember. I could be completely wrong, but someone in the chat will know better than me, but he color changes blue and he comes with several additional heads so he can change into people. And yeah, it's neat. A bunch of extra weapon accessories. So if you don't have the original one, I would say just go for this one. If you do, it's going to be up to you. I haven't decided yet. The color change thing is fun, but I don't know if I care enough to get a second one because I have the first one. I like the first one a lot. I just don't know. It's going to probably just come down to how hard it is to get. Like if it sells out on Pulse and it's a pain in the ass, then I'm just going to be like, fuck it. But if I can just click and buy it, then all right, I probably will.
All right.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, Super 7 Ultimates. So these are 100% the designs from the Sunbow cartoon from the 80s. I guess that's what they got because obviously Classified has kind of like a stylized look. So I guess because Hasbro doesn't want direct competition, they gave them the rights to the animation models. So, I mean, that is 100% Duke from the cartoon, no arguments. And the accessories are pretty good. I mean, hell, Snake Eyes comes with a whole damn wolf as an accessory. You can't go wrong. You get the BAT, I think it's a battle armored. What does BAT stand for? Battle Armored Trooper, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He comes with different effect pieces so he can look damaged. Like you can pop the head off and put like a little neck stump that has like sparks coming out of it, like he got destroyed, which is pretty excellent.
That's so good. It does look like the cartoon sort of like spark effect.
Yeah, and he always had like a backpack with extra hand attachments, so they have like lasers in the claw. They've got that all there in his rifle. Cobra Commander comes with the cape that he wears in the movie with a bunch of different hand and pistol accessories. I saw someone online ask about the hood, but apparently Hasbro doesn't like the hood. I guess they think, I mean, I could only guess they think it looks like other, famous hoods that are not good to be associated with. That's a personal guess. I don't know that. That's just my guess, but that's like a thing because someone directly asked Super 7 and Super 7 was like, we are not allowed to do the hood. But he does have the cape. I think the snake is the snake he turns into in the movie. Spoilers if you've never seen it, but this is the first version of Snake Eyes, so not the most common helmet design. This is when he just kind of has like the snow goggles, but this is what his first appearance looks like. And then I'm surprised the backpack comes with Snake Eyes because the original toy of Duke, I think, had the backpack, or the jetpack. I'm not sure, but he comes with like a good.
Is there like an animation thing where like sometimes there'd be that stripped down?
I guess, that's my guess on Cobra Commander's helmet. You're saying, I think earlier he might have not had it, but later on he had it. That's my guess. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that would make sense. They probably were going to do the hood, and then they were told no, so they came up with another head option.
You know how the Power Rangers stuff had the toy accessories? Do these come with that?
I don't think so because these are really supposed to be the cartoon.
Okay.
I mean, I think there are some things that are like I think Duke's helmet is from the toy because I don't think he ever wore the helmet on the show, but the original toy came with a helmet, so they included it. Okay. So I think it's kind of spanning both, but yeah.
I don't know the first thing about G.I. Joe. I'm just gonna out myself there, but I'm looking at the wolf, and all I can imagine is Renoa's limit break with Angelo from Final Fantasy VIII, where she shoots the wolf at the enemy, and now I want that figure just so I can do that with that
guy. I also really like how all these are like very cartoony looking, like very smooth, and then you get to the dog, and the dog is like so detailed, and it has the intricate fur stuff on it.
I've never bought a Super 7 thing because I honestly like the accessories are cool. Like, don't get me wrong, but like the ones I've seen in store, I'm like, I think they're a little overpriced for what they are. But I like their accessory like game.
I mean, they're definitely expensive. Like the reaction figures, I think, are definitely crazy expensive for what they are. And these are not cheap, but they're a smaller company. Everything's made to order.
For sure, yeah.
They'll take pre-orders till a certain date. However many orders they get, that's what gets made. Then they get shipped to you. So I mean,
no, I get it. Like
yeah, but I mean, the nice thing is, they're not hard to get a hold of if you want them. They're generally pretty good. I mean, I've bought TMNT stuff from them, which I really like, and I've bought Thundercats from them, which I really like. So I'm sure these will be good. It's just a question of, how much do you need G.I. Joe stuff?
Every company should aspire to this level of accessory.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They don't fuck around with the accessories.
But I mean, I can only imagine like you get into the intricacies of like budgets for toy lines and stuff. So I can only imagine like this is, again, like you said, made to order almost. So that makes sense, but you could never have this in like a Lightning Collection line. Hell, we're gonna get Tonfas with probably like a Ninja Red. Like they have to balance it out somewhere. And you look at Wave 9 and you're like, clearly the entire budget went to the Tanga, but yet the other figures all look good. So I can't
Mhm.
even imagine like this being done by like actually Hasbro.
Yeah.
Because I mean they're awesome looking, but I don't have any kind of attachment to GI Joe, so I don't know. If I think they're cool, what does like a GI Joe like fan think of them? You know?
My one good friend who loves GI Joe is like his favorite thing. He was like flipping shit. He was so excited. So
No, that's the thing like that I really enjoy about toys in our hobby though, is like when you finally get that one thing that's like it brings the toy or that feeling of emotion that you have associated with it from like a cartoon, something you couldn't touch, into like a tangible reality. That's what makes like all of this worth it to me. Because for somebody, this is gonna make their day.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
All right. Cool. Next. Whoa.
Yeah, so they're also doing reaction figures. Over here on the left are just kind of like standard like troopers for both Cobra and Joe.
That's cool.
So if you want an army build, like cannon fodder guys.
Army build $18
Yes.
figures that are 5 POA and 3 3/4 inches.
That's why I love the ones that Hasbro's doing for Marvel, like the Kenner.
Yeah.
Because they're like the exact price. They're $10 a piece. That's the exact price I want to pay for the figures this size. But anyway, they got Snake Eyes, they got Scarlet, and then this gentleman that I'm not familiar with, looks like an Eskimo dude with a bandolier. And then they got Cobra Commander, Destro, and Baroness. So pretty decent.
I believe his name is Death Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Death's a claw. I don't know.
Wasn't Death Santa something? Wasn't that something from Toku? Maybe I'm whatever.
No.
But anyway, BBTS has some pack up that like you can get all of this all together, and they throw in like a decent amount of the troopers, and it's like a whole like get your squad ready. And I think it comes with a collector case or something like that. So that's kind of cool.
That's neat. I respect it. Not gonna buy it, but I respect.
I respect the game.
I mean, the thing is, if I was gonna buy 3 3/4 inch GI Joes, I would buy the original 3 3/4 inch GI Joes that Hasbro makes.
Yeah.
The retro stuff. So
all right.
That's why this seems really confusing to me, because I'm like, this is direct competition with Hasbro and stuff. But whatever, man. I mean, if you're one of those people that just buys, it's like Funko Pops. If you buy Funko Pops for every property, you want Funko Pops. If you buy reaction figures for every property, you want them all to be the same. And Lord knows Super 7 does reaction figures for just about every damn property you can think of. So
I can only guess that Hasbro doesn't care that it's competition, because their licensing fee must be pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure. That's the thing. Like, we're competing with ourselves, but we're making money either way. So
they're like,
fair, yeah.
Because that's the only way it's got to work,
Yeah. I mean, plus, like I said, it's a very different. Like when they make their retro stuff, it's got more articulation. It's different. So, and I think
they're
that's
definitely like tapping into this more nostalgia with this line.
Yeah, and I think the retro stuff is exclusive to Walmart, so they're probably charging Walmart out the ass to carry that exclusively anyway. So they're probably just making money every way they turn around. So
it prints money.
Yep. So yeah, I mean the card art looks beautiful.
It does.
I'll give them that. The reaction figures card art is always the turtle art is amazing. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
But they are.
Man, where's Josh to be like, where's my Turtles Rangers?
I don't know what the hell happened to Josh.
Yeah,
Someone can check on him probably.
At some point, he just stopped trying too. So
yeah, it's a bummer.
All right,
but I'll say it on his behalf. Where are the Turtle Rangers?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's even still happening. I'm sure it probably will eventually, but I feel like the farther and farther they get away from that book being over, people aren't going to give a shit. But
yeah, I was just hoping to have them by the time we got whatever the new Turtles game is called, Shredder's Revenge.
Well, they said in August they're going to have like reveals like every week. So
okay,
my money's on August if it does happen.
Not all like listings come to fruition. There was Mission Fleet Ray figure that just never happened.
Yeah, because they realize there's no money in the sequel trilogy, so they're moving on to where the money's at.
Speaking of moving on, Power Rangers. Where the hell is he?
I don't know. Is this Lightning Collection?
Oh, more reaction.
Is that what these are? No, these are the
3 3/4 inch.
Oh no, they are reaction. So this must be wave 2. So it looks like we get. Oh, they're doing a Dragon Zord. That's
Pink
neat.
Ranger, Goldar, Scorpina, Black Ranger, and Lord Zed. Not bad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's neat. Depending on how the Zed looks, I might buy my first reaction figure.
I was really trying to get Super 7 to send me product samples of wave 1 of this, and that just didn't go anywhere. So
I
was
really
like-
tried to get Super 7 to hire me, and they didn't. So.
I was like, I really would like to have these, but not pay money for them. So how about that? And it's never answered me. So, but yeah, the
Yeah, I like the idea that you ostensibly went into their YouTube comment section and said, "Can I have this?"
no, I did not. I did not do that.
No, you didn't, but it's similar.
Well, not really, because the people in the YouTube comments just want me to send it to them for free and do nothing in return. The purpose of me getting them for free would be to advertise for them.
Sure.
But yeah, so these are a thing. Looks like September. They will be pricey. I don't know. Without him, I don't. Do we even bother with this?
Okay, in Space Silver.
Just real quick,
Marvel.
We'll say this. He did a video on it, so go watch it on his
that.
channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a listing found for Lightning Collection Silver, so that'll happen at some point.
Anyway, Marvel. I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about this.
What is this?
The Iron Man Doctor Strange. You know that concept art where it had Doctor Strange in Iron Man's armor, and Iron Man was wearing the Cloak of Levitation?
No, where did
what?
This is someone's fan wank. What is this?
Look up the concept art for Endgame. There was supposed to be. They even were shown being like they were shown filming a scene for this. There was
what was it? What context? Why did this happen?
It was just part of what I assume is the final fight in Endgame.
So he kind of like just got.
It was when they meet on the ship.
Oh,
with
in
Spider-Man.
Infinity War.
Well, this says Endgame.
Yeah, it does. But that was definitely in Infinity War.
Oh.
I did see art for the.
But what was the purpose? Why did they switch costumes?
I don't know. Why did Toku people exchange gimmick items?
I just
your
assumed
fan
at
wank.
some point that they were gonna like explain in universe that if they even went that far, like Tony had made a suit for Pepper. She got her rescue suit, and he was like, Doctor Strange is a dick, but here's one for him in case he needs it. And it was just
if you notice, like it is basically just Tony's whole shit. Like it has the things on the side, and I have a feeling it was more just his nano machines just like latched onto Strange,
and it adapted to it because his fusion reactor is the eye. Which is pretty friggin' awesome.
God, this is so cool. I think about this a lot, and I can't believe that it got into a.
Somebody make a clip of that.
But this is a Hot Toys, isn't it?
It is. I'm never buying this, but
how much is that? I don't want to know. Do I?
Probably. Hot Toys are usually about $200 a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, it says $440.
Holy shit!
Where does it say?
No. Yeah, no, this is Sideshow. You can get it from Sideshow for $440, and it does not ship until 2023.
You know what? To what Rai was saying, it does look like that little display there is like on that ship during.
It does, yeah.
During Infinity War.
If you click the link I just posted, you can see like high res photos of all the promotional shots. And yeah, I mean it's a great looking figure, but
yeah, I'd never buy it.
No.
But I'm so glad there's like a physical representation of what could have been.
Dude, he has pores. Like this dude has pores.
Yeah,
I mean that's why they're expensive because they do a really good job with the sculpt.
This is for like somebody who's like, I don't collect. I just want one really fucking good figure of Doctor Strange. As
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the people who collect Hot Toys probably don't buy much else. They probably just
Exactly,
have like
yeah.
the 10 Hot Toy figures that they like, and that's what they have.
It'd be cool though if Marvel would just get on that train where they would do their own version of the holographic like magic runes that you could wear. So I could just buy a pair and walk around in public like a freaking psychopath and be like, "Ooh, I'm casting magic at you."
I would love to see this in either Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or What If? Because I don't know. I love this.
What if I mean, it's possible to maybe one day we would get a Legends version of this, which might be neat. If we never see it in the movies, like at least they wouldn't just.
Yeah, if it actually happens in a movie, they wouldn't.
We'll get it for but it'd still be cool to be like, here, have a figure of it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't complain. It's cool looking.
God, yeah, I love this. I love this so much. All right, cool. Enough about that.
That was strange.
Hey, it's this thing.
So new HasLab Galactus, $400 I think, started today. They need 14,000 backers, I think.
You're right. That's it.
Last I checked, they've already gotten like 5,000. So it's like
Galactus really needs to moisturize.
40%. But yeah, it looks neat. I didn't see I was driving, so I didn't see the actual stream, but it's obviously a big boy, 32 inches. That's a Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic for scale. Comes up to about his boot.
So is this the same size as the thing you were talking about last week? The other big boy they did in Marvel Legends HasLab?
Oh, the Sentinel? No, it's taller than this. I think the Sentinel comes up to about his shoulders.
Oh wow, okay.
That's why it's about $50 more. It's got LEDs, it's got interchangeable face plates. There's going to be stretch goals. So I mean, right now I'm leaning towards no. I think it's going to depend on what the stretch goals are.
Sure.
Because that's kind of like how with the Sentinel, they got so many backers, they did like 5 stretch goals that I was like, all right, well, that makes it a little bit more worth the price. So we'll see. I mean, I love X-Men. Like X-Men and Spider-Man are my 2 favorite Marvel things pretty much. So that's why I wanted the Sentinel. I like the Fantastic Four. I like Galactus, but he's not as diehard for me. So we'll see. I mean, it's a lot of money, but he looks great. I mean, it's like a ridiculous amount of articulation. I think they said like each hand has 20 points of articulation, like with the fingers. So
oh damn, okay.
That's cool. It's literally like 70 points of articulation across the whole thing or something like that. God. So
I hope they give like a repaint of it as his cloud mode from Fantastic Four 2.
You just have to buy a bunch of cotton candy and wrap it around.
Yeah, that's all.
But I would eat Galactus. That's not how you do it. Galactus. Yeah. No. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I mean, they did an amazing job. But I have to decide if I need it or not. But it looks, lots of people are very excited about it. And I mean, if you're like exclusively a Marvel Legends collector, I would think it's a no-brainer for you.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's like the one HasLab thing I kick myself for not doing, and I knew it when I said no, was Unicron. And I'm still upset at myself for not doing it. I should have done it, but I didn't.
I didn't do it just because it's so big. I was like, I just don't have anywhere to fucking put it.
I mean, where would you
so
put
big.
This?
Yeah, but I mean, at least with
like
this,
tall.
He's tall. He's not wide. Like Unicron's tall and wide, and no matter which mode you put him in. So like, plus with a transformer that big, I mean, it's gonna be like a fucking project to transform it back and forth. So you're gonna transform it once.
Yeah.
And then you're going to sit it in either planet mode or robot mode, and then you're never going to play with it again. So, like, that's why I wanted Unicron. He looks great. If Hasbro wanted to send me one, I wouldn't say no. But I'm just saying, like, for $600, I was like, I couldn't
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just,
And at least
Transformers, the bigger that, like, I get nervous with the Titan class. You know what I mean? You start transforming those,
Yeah.
and I'm like, they're just too big. Transformers work better when they're smaller.
But see, I'm also like, I like them big. There's a size queen joke in there somewhere, but I don't think he was kidding when Spencer saw it and said, "If you buy that, I'm going to divorce you." Like, and it wasn't about the price. He was like, "It's too goddamn big." He's like, "We cannot fit that in our house. If you buy it, I am going to be extremely."
Somebody
and
said
yet,
that.
hold on, and yet you say you regret not getting.
Because you don't understand the dynamic of our relationship.
Uh
I always get my way.
huh. You didn't get Unicron.
Also, shout out to Eric in the chat. What's up, Eric?
Hey, what's up?
But when that box for Unicron came in, someone was like, "It's as big as my dishwasher." Like,
I
if you
showed
pull the
him that.
dishwasher out, you could slide the Unicron box in that space perfectly.
No, I showed that exact picture to him, and he was like, "I said what I said."
I mean, like I said, it looked great. You know, I'm sure if
Yeah.
I lived in some house, you know, I had a pedestal to put it on in robot mode, 100%, it would be great. But I just, I mean, I was secretly hoping it would fail, so I didn't have to feel guilty about, you know, not buying it or not missing out on it. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's this thing.
Yes.
Yes.
At the very end, they said Loki will return for season 2.
So technically, yes, season 2 of Loki is now announced. So that's cool.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we're done. God,
That's it.
that took how long have we
Yeah.
been doing this?
2.5 hours.
I don't remember a time when we weren't talking about this.
This is true.
This is the finale, right? We're off for the next 5 weeks. We've talked enough.
Where is half our cast right now? Are they coming back? Do they know
Yeah,
that?
I was just talking. Josh just said his internet is completely dead.
Oh no!
Oh,
So
shit.
I don't know what's happening to him.
Man.
But everyone else seems to be back.
Okay, welcome back, guys. All right, let's do.
I'm playing golf.
Like Mario Golf or
No, on my phone.
phone golf.
Well, hey, I've got something else you can play. It's this really awesome game that I like to call Likey That Pricey.
Woo 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 woo!
Hell yeah!
I win.
What's up?
I said I win.
just declaring it.
Yeah. So, this week for Likey That Pricey, I figured, hey, we not all of us have seen Black Widow yet. So I decided to make Likey That Pricey Black Widow theme just so that we could celebrate, hey, Marvel's back at the movies. So with that in mind, let's dive into our Black Widow theme, Likey That Pricey.
With the hat. Can I just say that I'm really disappointed you didn't put the hat on everyone in this poster, because I would fully expect you to do that.
Look, I was trying to figure out how I was going to display everything else. Like this first item. Toy Biz Series 08 Black Widow Red Hair 6-inch. Main item only. Damage to main item X. Will be a status product.
What's wrong with her face?
What's wrong with her everything?
She got beat up a little bit. I'm assuming this is back when Toy Biz used to do Marvel Legends.
Well, this does say Toy Biz, so. Hey, Old God, you're not here too often, so why don't you start us out?
I mean, am I going by today prices or
you are going by what you think this goes for on Mandarake?
Yeah, this is a listing pulled from Mandarake.
I've only played this game once.
That's fair.
I'm gonna guess because it's so friggin' hideous. That's like $175, whatever that is again. Because this is awful. I mean, the ass sculpt alone is worth $100.
So your guess is 17,500 yen.
Yes.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
All right. Right.
2,000.
2,000. Chris?
I'm gonna say 1,700.
1,700. Aerosol.
Can I say $5?
$5. You absolutely
500
can.
yen.
She's not gonna buy her.
All right. So, actual resale price. 1,500 yen.
Amazing.
I was
Oh
so
God,
close.
you were just shy of this price.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Aerosol, these points are yours. And that's 2 points to you.
Reed Jones said, "Is that Zam Weasel from Attack of the Clones?"
I would happily pay 1,500 yen to have my ass be that perky. That is amazing.
Hey, all
She's
right.
iconic. I need her now.
Well,
But
let's find out
if
it's still
your
there.
ass gets that perky, your hair will also have to do whatever that's doing.
I mean, I dye my hair. It kind of already does that.
That's fair. All right. But hey, Aerosol, is this sold out?
No.
No? All
I mean,
right.
honestly, if you could just pop the head off and get a head from somewhere else, I think you'd be fine. Like, all the problems are in the head.
I don't know. The shoulders are up way too high. And, like, the neck is kind of long.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Old God?
I'm going to assume it's not sold out.
All right, that is a no. Rye.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah?
Some pitiful human bought this.
Just for the ass.
I'm gonna
Chris.
just
for
cancel my
that.
purchase now.
I'll say yes.
All right, that is a yes from Chris. Is this sold out? No, it is not
Yeah.
sold out. No one was the chump in this situation except for Ryan Chris. So
I like
Aerosol,
it says main item only damage to main item, and Eric said, "Is the damage her face?"
yeah.
But see, piggybacking on this, was this the inspiration for what's her face in the oh god, the Inhumans live action show? 'Cause it looks just like
My favorite thing about the Inhumans live action show was they had
Medusa.
Medusa's hair in like one scene, and then they're like, "Fuck, that is expensive. Shave it off." They're like, but that isn't. But that's her whole powers. They're like, make it canon or some shit. We can't pay for that. Just give her a buzz cut.
I mean, imagine doing that to a character like Deadpool. What if Deadpool just didn't talk and his mouth was shown?
Oh,
so
damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wild.
And you
Why
just
would
wore like
you
a tank
even try
top.
that?
It'd be crazy.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have 7-Eleven plastic cup Black Widow 1975 years.
Oh
a
man,
lot of
almost
years.
2,000 years. This character has a long
Yeah.
storied past.
I know. Main item only is damaged goods, discolored, scratched, is discolored. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so Aerosol, you won last time. Why don't you give me the pricey this time?
Honestly, I might go a mug price.
Mug price?
Ooh, one mug.
Price? So that's a 4,000.
4,000, yeah.
All right. Old God. Give me one.
You know,
Yeah,
since
go ahead.
7-Eleven is common over there, I'm gonna guess this isn't that valuable and say like 1,300 yen.
13.
I don't think you understand that it's a cup that has survived for almost 2,000 years.
This
I am also a
belongs
cup
in a
that has
museum.
survived.
I'm pretty
for
sure
2,000
Jesus
years.
drank out of this cup.
This is the Holy Grail.
This is
This is-
Jesus' cup.
Oh shit!
This is the Holy
Everybody else-
Grail.
Don't you guys remember that Bible story when Jesus took that trip to 7-Eleven?
Yeah, he loves
Jesus
Scorpions.
removed the poison from the Black Widow.
Yeah,
This
he
is
was-
what they mean.
I remember when Indiana Jones went looking for this in that movie.
Oh, this is the cup of a carpenter.
Yes. I love Slurpees.
Oh my god! Right. What would you price this priceless relic
fucking
at?
know. 500 yen. I don't fucking know.
500. She doesn't know.
It's a
Chris,
fake.
I'm going to say 800 yen.
800 yen. Actual. What?
You stole my number.
But you left it on the table.
You went before him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is only your fault.
this is true.
All right. Actual resale price. 1,200 yen. Chris, yeah, these points are yours.
Woohoo! Thanks, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Now you have a chunk to piss in on when you go on long trips.
But would you like more points?
Yes.
All right.
I would like more than 0. Yes.
What? Why don't you tell me if this is sold out, and I'll figure it out if you get more points or not.
I'll say yes.
All right, that is a yes from Chris. Aerosol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old God.
I think it's sold out.
All right, that is another yes. Rye.
No.
No! Is this sold out? No, it is not sold out. Rye, you have a point now.
Hooray!
Yeah. All right. Let's move on into this next item here. This is
Now you
Takara
gotta say
Tomy,
the next item
Transformers.
up for bids.
What?
You got to say the next item up for bid.
Well,
Because-
if you want to buy this, absolutely go for it. I
Why
don't even know
wouldn't
if
I
it's
want to
gotten out
buy
or
it? Hello.
not. But hey, this is the Takara Tomy Transformers Terramocha Black Widow with DVD TM.
Oh, Terramocha?
06.
Don't they have that at Earth Day at Starbucks?
Status product. Main item only. Damage to main item. X. It is all in the thing. In a photograph with DVD does not belong.
It is all in the
Yeah.
thing in a photograph.
That's right. But I will once
Terramocha
again
Frappuccino.
I will once again note that this does come with TM06 learned. So it does
God,
come with
stop.
that. Yeah.
Do you put the DVD on its head and it learns a new move?
Yeah.
You
DVD
just
does
whack
not
it
belong
in
Yeah,
the
I
here.
think
face, and suddenly
TM06
Black Widow.
is blind. So
Yeah. So Chris, give me a pricey.
I'm gonna say 1,200 yen.
All right, that is a 1,200 from Chris. Aerosol.
Oh,
I
what?
don't blame you.
What?
No, TM06 is toxic in every generation. That's
Oh
brilliant.
shit!
That's fantastic.
I just like how in the first picture, even the figure is like, I don't know.
It really looks like somebody took the McDonald's mold of Black Widow and blew it up. Like, and just
and you
oh,
don't
just
mean blew it up like scaled it
no,
up.
yeah,
You
like,
mean
like somebody was like
explode.
computer enhanced. Like,
I mean, that's definitely tarantulas. When the
it
first time
just
they did
looks so bad.
the first time they did Black Arachne was just a tarantulas repaint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll do 1,600.
16. All right, 1,600. Old God.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 2,200.
Ooh, we're feeling a little 22 tonight.
She's spicy, and so am I.
All right. Rye.
What's our highest?
Highest is 22.
2201.
22.
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
Wow.
Rye is trying to snipe it.
First you steal
Actual-
my shirt, now you're stealing my prices.
Yes.
No
Actual
cheats for you.
actual resale price. Boom, 1,800 aerosol. That's 2
Wow.
points to you.
I'm sorry, Chris. You started. You started.
I got excited. I
celebrating.
forgot. I didn't listen to what you guessed.
All right, aerosol. Is this sold out?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Old God.
I hope so, because nobody else deserves to buy this.
All right. That is a yes. Rye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris.
I'll say yes.
All right. That is another yes. All yeses across the board. Is this sold out? Yeah, absolutely is. Everybody's getting a point here. All right. Okay. Now we move on into the first Afanda Roko of the night, and I will remind you that all Afanda Rokos are worth twice the points. So, without further ado, this one comes from Winther, the Mephisto. And for us, they have Tokosha Shigeru Mizuki Fantasy Romance Shigeru Mizuki Cursed Village Condition Kashihan String Binding Binikaba Peel Traces Scree Inside Cover Binikaba sticking, cover sticking, sleeve lost, Nerejimi large, inside cover lost, tears, damage, P65 page lost, image 5 reference.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat it?
No, absolutely not. Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Aerosol, why don't you give me a pricey here?
Why specifically page 65?
I don't know.
Someone really hated page 65. They're like, fuck this page.
600 yen?
All right, 600 yen. Old God.
I mean, without page 65, this is probably like 1,000 yen.
1,000 yen. All right. 1,000 yen. Right?
I got a meme. 800.
800. Chris.
What's the highest so far?
Highest so far is 1,000.
All right, 1,001.
1,001 actual resale price. 10,000 yen.
It's missing a page.
It's missing a page. Even the Beanie Cobb appeal traces screen.
And there's so much sticking.
Oh my god. I knew it was going to be ridiculously expensive.
Somebody please Google what page 65 is.
Please Google what
Problem. We don't know
screen
what
is.
this is. Period.
But yeah, Chris, that's 4 points
about
to
it.
you. But we move forward. Is this item sold out, Chris? Why don't you let me know?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Aerosol.
Yes.
Yes. Old God?
100%. And only because the person who originally stole page 65 was like, well, I need the rest of the book.
Oh, it's missing
All right.
65. Well, I have it right here. That's perfect.
Yeah.
How convenient.
Rye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this sold out? Yes, it absolutely is. That means 2 points to everybody here. All right, cool. So now let's talk about some search terms because obviously they use some search terms to figure out what this item was. I will wager, let's say 3 points for you guys to get this. All right, Chris.
I'm going to say Shigeru.
Shigeru. Or Shitty. That could be it too. Aerosol?
I mean, it's clearly Beanie Cobb appeal.
Oh, yeah. Beanie Cobb appeal. Beanie Cobb appeal.
They're delicious with the ranch dressing.
I was going to say the first thing I look for when going to buy a house is Benny Cobb appeal.
Yeah. You can't have that. Old God.
I'm going to say hentai.
Hentai. Okay. Going out on a limb here. Rye.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Iwata asks why.
All right. The actual search term was cursed.
Oh,
I thought this might be easy because it showed up in the thing, but it was just marred in so much word soup that I guess it got lost. Yeah, this is cursed.
I feel like I was the closest and I should get the points.
no.
That's not how it works.
Wow.
I would say Benicab appeal got closest. But
hentai, hello.
Before we move into this next round, I just want to tell you guys what your guys'
I'm at 2.
scores were. You're not. You're at 4. Same with old guy. And then
I
we
got
have
this sold out right. I forgot.
Yeah, you did. And then Aerosol, you have 8, and Chris, you have 9 points. So it is still anybody's game. We can still land on quite a few points. So we shall move on out of the Black Widow portion because I wanted to talk about my boy, Howzer. Or is it Ballast? We don't quite know.
What's Ballast?
So the vintage collection listed this guy and has the name Ballast, Captain Ballast, but in the show his name's Howzer, which is helpful because Howzer did not turn up any search results, but Ballast did. So you're going to be looking at the few
What if his
search
name
items.
is Mr. Ballast Hauser
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't name him.
or Hauser Ballast?
Let's take a look at
How is your
He's-
ballast doing?
He's Doogie's dead.
Sorry to hear that.
Let's
My
take a
condolences.
look at this first item. This is Kato and Gage.
Is this gunpowder?
Ballast Unitrack type 24039. Parts unused. Box is damaged.
There's no box. It's a bag.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's very
damaged.
damaged.
It's so damaged it doesn't exist.
What I assume this is fake gravel for railroad
Oh,
models.
yeah.
Interesting.
I thought it was a bag of Coke, but whatever. We'll go with railroad gravel.
Chris, give me a pricey.
600 yen.
600 yen. Aerosol,
1,000.
1,000. Old God,
Well, considering this was made for the Nokia N-Gage, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
say 100
Uh-huh.
yen.
how what is that?
100 yen.
100 yen.
The box is damaged after all.
Rye,
What's the highest?
highest right now is 1,000.
I'll leave.
No,
Wow.
1,200. I have to start trying to get these on the dot if I want to win.
Yeah, that's right.
1,200.
1,200 actual resale price. 500 yen. Old God, that's 2 points to you.
I was so close.
Yes,
Yeah.
queen.
You were actually.
I got a bag full of kitty litter, y'all.
Yeah. But actually, we don't know if you did. Could you
Oh.
tell me if this is sold out?
Yes.
Yes, that is a yes from Old God. Rye.
It was a confident yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris?
No.
No. Aerosol?
No.
No. Is this sold out? No, it is not sold out. So these points go to Chris and Aerosol. And we move forward. This next item is Calbee Mazinger Z Fight Side 125 of the KM Ballast K9. Below average, 4 out of 10.
Harsh.
All right. Old God, why don't you give me a pricey here?
I have no idea.
That's the point.
1250. Yeah.
1250.
1,250.
That's right.
Below average, 4 out of 10.
Of course. Right.
Now, I've got on good authority that the trading card market is in a boom right now.
Ah, yeah.
However, this one only got a PSA 4. So I'm going to have to give it a 400 again.
Wait,
400 yen. Chris.
1,500.
1,500 yen. Aerosol.
200.
200. Actual resale price. 200 on the money. Aerosol, that's 4 points to you. Congratulations. But you could get one more if you can accurately tell me if this is sold out.
No.
No. Old God?
No.
No. Rye?
Yes.
Yes. Chris?
No.
No. Is this sold out? Yes, it absolutely is. Rye, that's a point.
Oh wait, no.
for you.
Yes. Hooray!
You're the only one that got it. Let's move into this next item, which is movie version Prince of Tennis British style Garden
British
Palace
style.
Decisive
Hell yeah.
Battle luxury version DVD.
This is a dub where they all have British accents.
First edition specification. So, I guess it's quality. Yeah, Aerosol, why don't you give me a pricey here?
3,000.
3,000 yen. Old God?
10,000.
10,000 yen. Rye?
Now the DVD says it's 8,190 yen.
Yes, it certainly does say that.
I'm gonna go with 6,000.
6,000. Chris?
Where do you even see that?
On the picture. It's in a white box.
Would you
next
like me
to
to
a red
zoom in?
box.
I can zoom in on this version.
Oh wow. Yeah,
this one.
my eyes were not seeing that. I'll say 3,500.
All right, 3,500. So once again, this is the part where I start to question things. Actual resale price.
Did Aerosol get it right on the nose again?
3,000 yen on the money. Another 4 points goes to Aerosol.
Now I'm leaving.
Right?
I didn't do anything. No.
We'll see. We'll see.
All I did was cheat. What's the big deal?
Aerosol, is this sold out?
No.
Honestly, I have to believe if Aerosol was going to cheat, he would be smart enough not to get it on the money like 6 times in a row. He'd be like, I'm going to say 2,800 on this one.
Old God.
Yes.
Yes, that is a yes from Old God. Rye.
There got to be a Prince of Tennis super fan out there that was like, I need this fucking shit. So yeah.
Fuck that.
of
I'm
course.
going for the king of tennis. I don't miss me with this Prince shit.
Technically, it says price of tennis. I know.
Price of tennis. I didn't even catch that.
It does say price of tennis.
Chris.
I'll say it's sold out.
All right, there's another yes. Is this sold out? Yes, it absolutely is. Aerosol deliberately got it wrong to hide his
Why do I have this reputation on this show?
Because you constantly get it exactly
It always
right.
happens twice in a row. Nobody else. So right, Chris, Olga, these points are yours.
Ron Crane said the price of tennis is usually $12.
So this brings us into our final Afandaroko and our final item of the night. So I did want to go over the scores so far, the good boy points that I have assigned tonight. Right, you are at 6 points.
Mhm.
Old God, you are at 7 points. Chris, you are at 11 points, and we have Aerosol with 17 points.
So
Let's
Aerosol
take a
won.
look.
Cool.
I still got this.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this next item, and it comes from Pascal, Wheel Shack Insurance. And they have for us tonight American Greetings, Care Bears, cheer, bear, care, raise in basic wages. This product is also available at Mandarake Nakano Store, 4th floor, plus check. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us by email or phone.
Give us a call.
03-3228-0007. Abbreviated number is 3 1 2 6 or 3 1 7.
American Greetings, Care Bear, Cheer Bear, Care Raise and Basic Wages, Cheer Bear. What
They actually
care...
did go on strike to get the care raised in their basic wages.
And they still couldn't
call
get
it
like a
care
full shock of hair? What happened to this thing?
It doesn't even have ears.
Yeah, its ears are gone.
Yeah.
But it's still cheering, apparently.
Yeah.
Still happy.
Yeah. So, Aerosol. Why don't you give me Pricey?
Also, does anyone want to start prank calling Mandarake now? They give us their phone number?
Do you want to pay the overseas fees for calls?
Fair.
I'll do 1,200 yen.
All right,
That's more than the price of tennis.
That is 1,200 from Aerosol. Oh, God.
This is homophobic. I don't approve. I can't. 700 yen.
700 yen. Rye.
It's smaller,
Uh-huh.
as evidenced by the pen used for scaling.
You don't know how
proof.
giant that pen is.
It's,
I mean, you
it's
don't
a
know.
huge
Maybe,
ass pen.
maybe it uses the pen to write the American greetings.
It uses the pen to draw in ears.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say the messages, it cut off its own ears like Van Gogh and sent them to people with messages using that pen.
Oh my God.
That works too.
They're Van Gone.
It's a deep
That's
cut. I
right.
like it.
They're like, give me a raise in basic wages.
Yeah, a care raise.
Let's go with 1,600.
1,600. Chris.
What are the other? Can you read the three guesses again?
We got a 12, we got a 16, and we got a 7.
$1,650. I don't know.
1,650. Actual resale price 900 yen. Oh God, that is 4 points to you.
That's homophobic, Corey.
Uh,
You take that pen and you shove it up.
well, fine. I won't ask you first if this is sold out.
Oh, it is
Right, you're
absolutely
going
sold
first.
out.
Oh no, shut up. You don't go first, right?
It's my month.
Nope.
No.
No, that is a no from Rye. Chris.
I'll say yes.
All right, that is a yes from Chris. Aerosol.
No.
Why does
No.
he have no ears?
right. Now, old God, you may go.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, that is a yes. Is this sold out? Yes, it
Fuck.
absolutely is. So, Chris, old God, 2 points to the both of you. All right. So, search terms. I will wager. This is 6 points. I'll wager 6 points. So, old God, why don't you take a swing at it?
Welfare.
Well, there.
I mean, there's a reason they had to put something about basic wages in there. It doesn't make
Oh,
any sense.
you'll find a lot of these things don't make sense.
I have never seen this kind of stuff before
Yeah.
this night.
Right?
Oh, wait till we get to the dolls.
No, he knows better than to do dolls anymore.
Yeah,
Dolls
I'm
have been
never doing
outlawed.
dolls again. I actually got chased around by a ghost for a whole week for doing that.
That's fair.
I got haunted.
We're going to need to hear more about that story, but go ahead.
Damn.
Hello?
Why am I thinking so hard? I can't win.
I mean, you
Ameri-
can. You're at 6 points.
That puts me at 12.
I know.
That is not winning.
I know.
American, just American.
American. Okay, all right, American. Chris.
I'm gonna say Mandarake.
All right, Mandarake. Aerosol.
Earless bear.
Earless.
Oh, no.
Earless bear.
Not trying to hear that.
Yeah. I'm not sure you can. The actual search term was rye.
Wow. I
Yeah.
am offended.
You should be. As well, you should be. But with that said, the final
It's a
point.
rainbow bear. I mean, it got that part right.
That's fair. Yeah, didn't get the ear situation correct.
No, I have ears.
Yeah. But turns out in terms of score, we have Rye at 6 points. Chris and Old God. So both Chris's are at 13 points. And Aerosol, the winner, at 17.
I'd like to donate my points to Josh. R.I.P., buddy.
I think if Chris and I fuse together into one person, we have 26, so we win.
That's right, yeah.
I mean, all Chris's are the same. We're different
Right,
versions of each
yeah.
other.
Yeah.
I'm just
Man,
a gay
okay.
version of Chris Long.
Yeah. Hey, turns out it's been 3 hours.
Oh.
We're all pretty tired, and Loki can wait till next week.
Loki
Especially
can
since
low-key
Josh
wait.
isn't here either. Hopefully, so we're postponing our Loki discussion, and hopefully Josh will be able to join us as well. So it's quite unfortunate how that shook out. But thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us for 3 whole hours. Can't believe you did that. I wouldn't have.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, since Josh isn't here, check out his channel.
We're gonna open an OnlyFans for his internet.
Yeah.
It's just glitched lewds. You can't actually see anything.
Check out Josh's channel. Check out actually all the links are in the description down below. Chris's channel, Rise channel, all of our Twitters, SHODO Pop. You got just a bunch of fun stuff. Chris, why don't you take us out on that really good outro you have for us?
Go to bed.
All right. That's okay.